what's poppin'? It's Papp Johnson. You niggas finally fixed this shit?
That thing moving now.
All right. That sounds terminal, bro.
Somebody somebody gonna catch something tonight, my nigga. Like,
You can't catch whatever they got that nigga coming like that.
yeah, I know.
Moment of silence.
Terminal.
He tried to use the technical difficulties. Come on, nigga, you still got his bowler, nigga. You gonna get this work. You can have it. Hey, Bob. I already know what's good.
It's been a while.
Oh man, it's the dumbest show in America.
This shit, literally, let's get on this.
It's like, hey, you can't even jerk me off just so your head's not. Give me some of that back love.
No, it is, bro. If you hear that shit prior, you wild if you still smash. Like,
Nigga, no you not. You might want, you need to hear her story.
Yeah.
nigga, that's enough of the story.
You
Through the date, nigga, y'all eat tacos. You going wild and like this. Yo, I might be gonna take her back home. I think I need to take this night. Let her cough that shit up. That's all you
Shower with
steam, get that steam. You got get that
He wild, bro. You be checking me. You take her home, bro. She is taking that.
you know,
Too much out here to be out here like trying to take
Take it to the crib. Close all the windows. Take a shower. Steam.
hot toddy.
Yeah, what else?
Get a hot toddy. That's perfect. Just a little,
The hot towel.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I call it off. If I got that, I'm like, look, we gonna have to do this shit next week.
It's over with. It's over with.
I'm not gonna come out like that. Like nigga, this shit ain't that bad.
It's over with.
This city is not that big. You gotta work it out. You out here coughing like that.
Oh man. I hope I could bring the same. I don't even know what I was talking about.
We just start with a different
It's over.
joint. It don't matter.
Hey man, you know, I just have a never give up attitude. You know what I'm saying?
You said you from the south?
Cleveland.
And I'm just
Even worse. I'm from where it's grimy for real. We take all the risks. You know what I mean? We will save the day.
Alright, I'll start back up whenever.
He's Pap's texting.
Nah, I'm posting, nigga.
Pap's posting.
You know, y'all ready? We got sound. I can see the bar going up. All right. My bad. I didn't mean to hold this
That nigga
shit
post,
up.
man, social media important, man.
No, man. I wasn't judging. I mean, I apologize. I didn't do a sound check beforehand. But we got the sound now.
We ready?
Let's do it. Shit.
You gonna count us in again?
Oh, we do the countdown?
Yusuf wants a countdown. Yusuf asked for a countdown. He needs a countdown.
Yeah, nigga, I get it. You can't count me in, player.
Now fuck you, start.
Man,
3, 2, 1, nigga.
I'm ready, nigga. I'm trying to put me on blast. I'm ready.
All these Philly niggas, man. Why y'all so aggressive?
Oh, man.
That's right, nigga.
All right, y'all niggas off camera, man. Shut up. Welcome to the Tuskegee Jokemen show. I am Papp Johnson.
Quincy Johnson II, sitting in for Yusuf Ali.
Oh yeah, and we are live from the world famous Comedy Store.
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
Oh yeah, and if this is your first time watching, this is the most uninformed informational show of all time.
There it is.
And as we always start our show off, how was your week?
My week has been great. Yeah, got to watch Game of Thrones. I'm gonna run it back like we did before.
Yeah, okay. Tell me about the Game of Thrones. You know I'm a Throneser. I'm a Throneser.
Oh man, that season premiere was great. You know what I'm saying? It set the table. I'm ready for. I'm really ready. I've already followed how long each episode is this season.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like 2 hours. I was expecting 2 hours. I was disappointed.
Nah, you don't need 2 hours.
For like, nigga, I do need 2 hours.
You don't need 2 hours. They're basically shooting miniature movies, but you don't have to do any exposition because you already know all the characters.
So, nigga,
So-
I like 2 hour movies.
You don't need 20 more extra minutes if it's not gonna add anything to the story. We giving you the hits. This is prime cuts.
It could be a lot of shit. It could
I'm
be
ready.
a lot of shit that you could put 20 more minutes.
What you want to see? What you want to see? The White Walkers walk a little more. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
good. Can't no more. There ain't gonna. Here's the sad part. No more incest.
What you talking about?
Cersei and old boy can't and Jamie can't get it on no more. You ain't gonna see no more brother.
Snow's
sister.
still about to lay that
That's
point.
like that's his third cousin. That don't count.
Hey.
They from Arkansas.
Hey.
Winterfell
Dragon
is
can't be bad.
Winterfell is Arkansas. That's the
Okay.
bumpkins, man. They third cousins. They can get it on. That's not.
Man,
that's
everybody
fine.
be fucking themselves. I told you about that. The fact that the Starks got the brown hair, nigga, come on, man.
That
Come
means
on.
they ain't never met nobody blonde.
They only
Redhead.
fucking these weak ass North women. Them women in the North is
Whoa,
trash.
you disrespecting
bruh.
the North?
They is trash.
Wow,
yes,
bruh.
yes.
Wow.
The South, goddamn hoes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the views of Papp Johnson do not reflect the views of Quincy Johnson or the Tuskegee Jokemen brand. I just want you to know. You gonna talk shit about the North?
Yeah.
The North.
The North got weak ass women. The baddest chick was that Wildland chick. And she was really kind of weak. She had no lips.
You said the Wildling chick was weak?
Yeah, nigga.
Jon Snow married her in real life. That's how bad she is.
Do you know how tall Jon Snow is?
Wow, you hating on Jon Snow?
Nigga, even little Stewie Griffin is taller than that nigga now. So.
But beyond that, my week was fantastic. Got to perform at the Ice House. Got to put some minutes on wax. Footage coming soon.
That's what he tell y'all.
Yeah.
That's what he tell y'all. It's just like that Mercedes album with the No Limit. It's always coming soon. It never gets released.
I mean, they recorded it for sure.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They took a picture.
I used to love. You would go get a No Limit CD. You would open it, and it would just be a poster of every coming soon artist.
Oh, yeah.
All they did was photo shoots with No Limit. You ain't record no album. You ain't make no beats. All you did was photo shoot.
Hey, my nigga Moby Dick got that album. One of the rawest on the pianos. He started this piano shit, nigga. Say toning over his life.
Time out. Roger Troutman started that piano shit.
Who?
Roger Troutman. What you mean who?
Who the fuck is that?
Who is Roger Trout? Computer Love.
Nah, that's a nigga. That nigga could never do no trap shit.
You
Never.
saying, wait, Computer Love not a trap beat? Come on, man.
Nah, nigga. Nah, no.
Come on.
No.
Stop it. Stop it right now. You just, he's making a fool of himself.
How can
You gonna
can you prove it to
disrespect
me?
Computer Love.
I'm not disrespecting computer love. I just said that nigga can't do what my nigga Moby Dick could do.
I don't know how I feel about this. You saying Moby Dick was better at creating music than Roger Trout?
No, I did not say that.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said piano.
Piano.
specifically that hard hitting hood pianist. Yeah, no one's fucking with Moby Dick.
Yeah, nobody's ever heard of this album either. You the only copy sold was by you.
So you telling me you niggas do not know the hit song "Thinking About You"?
Thinking about you.
Thinking about you, thinking about you.
No, we don't know that song.
I guarantee you, watch when niggas watch, the comments gonna be like, "This nigga Quincy don't know shit."
That's disgusting. How was your week? While we on the topic of disgusting shit, how was your week, sir?
Oh man, my week was amazing, man. I did a lot of audience work. Clapped. I got a lot of claps in, so my wings is
What's your clap technique? Are you here? Are you up top with it?
I do this. I get the cup.
Okay, you get the cup in. Okay. There you go.
You see that?
Be showing
you
out.
See that? Yeah,
Be showing out.
Yeah. And you know that's also you gotta find a way to keep fit.
Get your traps.
While you doing that, you sitting down, so you gotta
You're engaging your core.
Also, you on camera, so you don't know who watching, man. That's how you might get discovered. Like, nigga, you see that nigga? That nigga got a strong clap.
Oh man.
Be a legend in this clap game, man. They made a whole movie called The Clappers, so you know, nigga, you gotta take yourself seriously at all times.
That's gonna be your Adam Sandler. That's your water boy, the clapper, the dude who can just clap a team to victory. Hey, we just wrote a script, guys. Right? That shit
I
down.
would never root no niggas on. So, nah, y'all gonna have to rewrite that. What else I do? I did some shit I can't talk about yet. But I did it with one of the guests that's coming on soon. Hopefully this nigga don't fuck it up for us. But, oh yeah, and Game of Thrones and the NBA playoffs started. You know I love the NBA, so it's been a great.
It's a playoffs without LeBron, man. This is a.
Whatever, we're gonna talk about that later, man. I don't want to talk about that now, man. We got a lot of good topics to talk about. We got a lot of guests that came through.
Oh yeah.
We got food.
What? We done stepped up. 77 in, we done stepped to another level.
Yeah, we're gonna have food by Marquise. You use your whole name?
Yeah.
We got food by Marquise. Coming through.
Is that the commercial? That's gonna be the ad?
Yeah.
We gonna show the wings and it's gonna be food by Marquise.
Food by Marquise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then and we got good news because I heard we might have a weed sponsor soon. So.
Another live show coming soon? Man, we got a lot to talk about. Let's get to it.
So yeah, let's bring these dumbass niggas on.
Y'all wanna roll in, man?
Roll in?
Yeah.
Is this thinking about you?
Yeah. Woo, look at they zoomed in on the nigga playing the
Why would you do this? At all? This is disgusting.
What's this, y'all?
You coming in, Carlos?
Yeah.
You looking at the thinking about your video trying to figure out like
from every angle. This probably even about. I don't even remember this song, bro.
Man, they got some. Nobody does.
Unreleased.
No
Y'all
one
gotta
was
move.
moving.
Y'all gotta move more.
I'm
I
mad.
ain't think that was
Yeah,
it.
right?
Scooch just a
Yeah.
little bit more that way.
I look good right here. This is like
Snap.
perfect. Look at that. Look at you ain't looking at the
Damn, that's cold. That nigga. Are we gonna talk about Notre Dame?
Oh yeah, alright, we'll put that at the target.
Y'all, you disrespectful, man. How we drop Nipsey to third, bro? This nigga just, 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago, nigga.
2 weeks ago, y'all swore this nigga was.
And now he can't even be the headline of the show, man.
Y'all are trying to argue me down about his music now.
But this isn't about his music. This is about the memorial service.
I'll be honest with you, it was never about his music.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Slander.
I hope you choke on it. How dare you? The man is deceased.
I I mean, but you already. But I'm not talking about the man. I'm talking about the music. You know, I've always been against the music.
But the memorial service wasn't just for the music; it was also for
But I'm not
his
against the
impact
memorial.
on the community.
I'm talking about
It's
y'all.
bigger than his music.
Clearly. Clearly. But I didn't slander his memorial. I said, I'm slandering you niggas that told me his music was as fuck winnable. Because now
Well,
I did not see y'all.
that was
fucking
Aston.
with it.
I mean, I'm sorry, that was
Victory
Yusuf. That was Yusuf. Nipsey was
Victory Lap is a good album.
okay.
Real Big, that's a good song. Hustle and Motivate.
The whole album's good.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Oh shit.
I wasn't I didn't buy Slauson Boy 1 or 2. I didn't catch him
What
until
are those?
Crenshaw.
I didn't think y'all was gonna bring us in with Nipsey Hussle like this. This is very strong.
I mean, we
Y'all supposed to start on Tiger.
Yeah, dang, I thought we was gonna Tiger Woods. Y'all start talking about.
We haven't even started yet. This is just.
We just-
this is
Oh,
Talking
this shit.
shit.
Oh, all right, my fault. That's what I thought. We was like that. Don't do with the thinking about you.
why
When you said thinking about you, I was thinking about. I've been thinking about you. Ooh.
That's Frank Ocean.
I was thinking.
Yeah,
I thought
you
you
a
was
R&B.
some Frank Ocean shit.
You a R&B
You talking about Moby
It's a
Dick.
lot.
You know.
Talking about.
I've seen.
He said that.
I've seen.
That's what threw me when he
You
said
talking
that.
about Moby Dick though.
I've seen you in the club. I know you a R&B dude. Like you.
I mean, I fucks with a lot of different
Feeling
type of
that, Drake.
music, bro.
All
You know
right.
that Moby Dick song?
I get country bitches, bro. I go to country.
You gross.
You be out there.
Oh,
You be
was
out
doing
there
it for Lil
fucking.
Nas,
I
then.
do the
Getting
whole
them?
line dance, bro. What you talking about?
Okay, let's,
Alright, we getting into to Tigray, man.
let's get this going. Ground control, you got your camera set up? You might want to show your face.
Trying to take you to many genres of music. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been a great transition though, but I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, so ground control, you want to bring us in for the topic? Can say something and see if the bar go up.
Can you hear me in the bar yet? Bouncing. We bouncing.
Okay.
Now these niggas about to talk about Tiger Woods.
You ruined my transition earlier. I'm putting that on. That's on record. He ruined my fucking transition. I'm just letting you know.
What? Okay, so I see we're about to stop that segment.
No,
completely
it's part of
ground
the
control.
conversation.
What, ground control?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of countdown you want to be brought in? You want to introduce the topic?
No, I love that, man. It's called me teasing you. Goodness, calm down, calm down. I know your edges was very thick, but you gotta just relax, man. It's just this fellas, man.
Hey man, it's 2019. A man should be comfortable talking about his edges.
Yeah, man. Like be comfortable. Look at Tiger Woods. He ain't got no edges, and this nigga, as Steph Curry said, the greatest comeback in sports history.
The greatest?
I know
The
why.
greatest?
I know you know why he said that.
He's being super petty to LeBron.
Yeah, because he's
James.
trying to get that erased real fast.
Oh.
But yeah, my nigga Tiger Woods.
Hey man, he's back. Tigray is back.
I'm not gonna say he's back. I'm not gonna say he's back.
What?
I watched the match and one thing is that he had the Tom Brady effect.
Okay.
That came back.
Oh yeah.
But it also took a bunch of niggas doing a lot of dumb shit.
Well, they only did dumb shit because Tiger was in the game.
I think they were just doing dumb shit to be doing dumb shit. Like I give him some credit, but they did a lot of dumb shit. Like three niggas hit the ball in the pot.
Because they were trying to
see it.
What happened was they were trying to make shots to keep up with the way Tiger was hitting the greens in regulation. The man hit every green in regulation after the second day of the match.
So they were panicking.
Every green in regulation. That's insane.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but when you see Tiger doing it and he's hitting for 230 and 275, and now you're trying to hit for at least 260 to keep up, that's gonna throw off your trajectory. You know what I'm saying?
Tiger
So,
wasn't doing that for you. That's the thing.
man, he finally got back to he got the back surgery. He got off the Percocet. He got his swag back. Got a couple of side chicks. He good now.
Tiger never left though.
Yeah.
What you mean he never left?
I mean, who was in Tiger's place when he left?
Rory McIlroy,
Nah. See,
Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, but them
Phil Mickelson.
all them niggas move out and then like fucking the coaches for the Sacramento Kings, like
Yeah.
you hired and fired, like
Right.
you a face and then you just
Yeah, it's going.
can't
I've
hold
never
it.
seen
But
him.
the thing is
who's his name?
Phil Mickelson is trash, bro. Don't ever
He
bring
is.
Phil
Whoa,
Mickelson.
whoa, don't talk about Lefty like that.
Phil
Wait a
Mickelson
second.
trash.
Yo, don't say Phil Mickelson.
We're gonna talk about Lefty right
Oh, Phil Mickelson.
Uncle Phil.
Tiger Woods,
We're not
get him the
gonna-
fuck
we're not-
out of here. But Phil Mickelson.
We're not gonna have.
Nah, Phil, that's my lefty. That nigga's left-handed.
No, he not even better than VJ Singh, nigga. VJ Singh go.
Hold on, stop. Just because you know the name VJ Singh doesn't mean you can shout it out. 'Cause there's no way VJ Singh is better than Phil Mickelson.
No, he got. What are you talking about?
No.
What you talking about?
There's absolutely no. In any universe, there is
Niggas,
no way.
niggas never heard of VJ Singh?
VJ Singh won.
You heard of him?
He
Okay, you
won
heard of him?
one tour event.
Alright, that's an event.
Phil Mickelson has 2 Masters jackets,
Whoa.
a British Open, a U.S. Open.
Well,
Come on,
VJ Singh,
Brad.
I believe VJ Singh won the Masters.
He won one event, the
But
Masters.
he
Why
did
you
it
say
before Phil
event like it's
Mickelson.
not the
though.
Masters
but
though? I
Phil
like
has
that.
multiple jackets.
Just like how you said the one event,
He got
like it's not the
multiple.
Masters.
He got multiple Masters though.
Alright, but like, come
Tiger
on,
got
like
five, now
VJ
he got
Singh
five.
is like not VJ Singh, bro.
Man, you can't just
But at
say.
the end of the day, Tiger Woods is Tiger Woods. So like that's my point. Like
But you're
if
not-
Phil Mickelson was in his place, then that's not enough for me because Tiger Woods is an icon living. You know what I mean? So like, so to say that he's gone, he never left, nigga.
Wait.
He fucked a couple thotties.
Hold on,
He got a couple thotties out here.
That's the whole reason they said he was gone.
Hold on.
Niggas catching him
the
out
only
because he
reason.
fucked a couple thotties.
That was it. That's the only reason they said he was gone. Because he got in trouble.
You on my side now?
No, he was gone because he couldn't. His back
Well,
was
that's
fucked.
no. That's what started.
That's why he was
Just
gone.
blew his
People from
back.
He
stop.
blew his back.
He
out.
make him
He
a
went on
point.
a
They couldn't
downturn
play because
after
he was
that
fucking
shit
too many
came out. Then he
matches.
started messing up performance-wise because people was in his head.
He needed to
But
recover.
he definitely wasn't like on top of his game in the sport.
Well,
So
no,
this is a comeback
Look.
because he finally got okay
you
with
gotta
himself. Fucking
understand.
his bitch.
Oh, soldier. So he's a soldier
If
boy.
you are a world class
He
athlete,
got a
you
miss.
train and you perform a certain way.
Yeah.
Any alteration to that
Yeah.
will fuck up your game. The minute Tiger had to get rid of his hose,
Yeah.
he couldn't train like he used
But
to.
he let people take him
It
out
had
of
nothing to
his.
do. He just needed
It had nothing
hose,
to
bro.
do with it.
It had nothing to do
Yes,
with people.
he stopped fucking them hoes because people was talking about him. So
'Cause he was married.
Huh?
Because he was married.
But he saw what that.
He ain't married no more.
He was married.
He can
before.
fuck all the hoes he wants.
He got a girlfriend.
Well,
No,
come
why?
on, bro.
Is
You
that-
know,
that-
he
that-
had a
he
wife.
like.
This lady is his.
That's his confidant. That is not his
Is
wife.
that a girl right there?
This is the 20 girls of Tiger Woods.
He got 20 right now.
Oh,
At,
man.
20 right now.
at every tournament, you see a different white chick on the scene. He got hoes again. Tiger's back.
Good for him.
No, these
That's-
are all
I mean,
Tigers.
well, technically, he always had hoes. That was
No,
the issue.
he got rid of
Yeah,
them.
he was married though. But
When he was in the public eye,
that's what he needed to do.
when he got with
play
that
the game.
with that snowboarder chick, when he got with the Olympic gold medalist, he got rid of the
Oh,
hoes.
he was
He tried to be a good man.
See, I ain't want to put
Well,
all that
well.
on Tiger.
He
I ain't want
did.
to run with that.
He tried to be a
Tiger
good
was
man.
smashing Leon Rhymes.
Can I?
Yeah.
Please.
Can I say one thing?
Go
Let
ahead.
that man get his fuck on, man.
So you think that when Tiger Woods got with an Olympian snowboarder,
Couldn't win.
that nigga wasn't fucking hella bitches?
Nah.
That don't even make no sense. The one thing I know about the Olympics is that they say the Olympic Village is a motherfucker.
So he got with a freaky.
Freaknik.
He got with a freaky chick.
And then on top of that,
Mm-hmm.
anytime I go to the snow, nigga, we getting it in. Let it
No,
snow,
man.
let it snow.
No.
Cottage life,
That might have been the time
fireplace,
he was trying to be
bare
on his best
skin,
behavior.
dick, bitch.
There's roasting the
So-
summer open.
No.
Yeah, so
This is why. Because you thinking of it as just being a real nigga in a situation. Tiger was an icon who had to keep the public eye. So you get into a stable relationship with a world-class athlete, and then you do not cheat. You ain't see Tiger get caught with a Perkins waitress, with a Waffle House cook
when he was dating
when he was dating the
he was trying to be on his best behavior at that time.
There were no 20 women on the sidelines
Because he
cheering
can
for
bring
him.
them home now. It's
No,
like,
he was being good.
I'm gonna go fuck her.
And he was on a
And then we're gonna go to
losing
dinner.
streak. That's why the relationship ended abruptly.
Well, also,
All of us, hey man, it's between being a good man in the public eye.
So you saying he told her, hey, I need to get back to fucking.
I need
Hold
these
up,
bitches.
hold up.
That makes sense. I agree with that.
Well, no, because you failed to realize that she broke her back like 3 times while they was together. She died.
The Olympic chick?
Yeah, she died like 3 times, like on the course. Like she definitely like, I don't know what was going on.
But see, that proves the point.
that whole
Because her legs wasn't moving.
Tiger was taking all that frustration out on all missing them other hoes on her, so he was wearing
that
that down
out.
to the point where she had to go, let that relationship go, let him get back to his regularly scheduled fucking.
We're back to the fist pump and the red Nike shirts.
That's
I
what
don't know
you
what
I love
y'all talking about.
I love it.
We're talking about
Tiger getting back.
getting back to his
Tiger's
form.
back, man.
Back in the
He
saddle.
needed the bitches to get back to his Masters winning form.
What y'all was telling me that. So that's y'all. That's what y'all saying. That's why he's back.
Yes.
Well, earlier you was saying his back. Like you was physically just saying his back. So now
Yeah,
I'm just
'cause-
trying to figure out like.
But that is some real shit, to be real with you. Like, I ruptured both of my Achilles in my life.
Right.
And like when I recovered, I couldn't do all the sexual moves I wanted to. And it made me feel weak. It fucked with my confidence. It fucked with a lot of my game. I couldn't pull the jumper like I wanted to because it was like, nigga, like, now I'm not putting it down like I was supposed to, so I couldn't come out there with the confidence that was needed. Now, like he said, his back is back. He can go stroke. He can go from tip to sack again. Before he was probably just like, I'm gonna just.
You get a tip to the mid. Tip to the mid.
He was out there like
mid-stroke.
Now it's tip to shaft. Like, he can work that abdominals and get the core together. Yeah, that's a driver. Driver.
Yeah,
That
see?
makes.
So yeah, like you
Got
said,
back to
and
form.
he a master again. He put
Welcome
the
back,
jacket on.
Tiger. Go get Jack's record, goddammit. That's what we need out of you. We need a black man to be the fan.
I mean, Tiger.
The ghosts don't like that. The spirits of the masters didn't like that.
Oh my God!
Into a
That
wall.
almost took me.
Ghost guys was like, no, you dare not say that.
We need a black man
Not
to be
Jack.
the face and the
You give him
history
this
of
one,
golf.
but you gonna come
Front
after
and back of
Jack.
pants. Let's go, Tiger.
Okay.
And they better put Tiger in Space Jam too.
That
Tiger
was the ghost
better
of a white comic right
Tiger
there.
better hit a 9-iron on a
white
basketball and
comic
make a
just
bucket
made you
to save the
choke
world.
up.
That's all I'm saying.
Sam Kennison.
Ground control.
That
What's
was
the next
Stacey Zeller.
topic?
Yes. Jack Nicholson? Jack.
Thank
Uncle
you.
Palmer.
Yeah, one of
Thank you for that. Ground control.
What?
Nothing. Yeah, you'll see it later.
In the video.
Yeah.
we'll rewrite the footage.
So Notre Dame caught on fire.
Who?
Notre Dame,
Oh, are we sad about that?
Paris caught
Man.
the cathedral caught on fire today.
A bunch of French people cried. I know that.
man.
Sending thoughts and prayers
Did anyone die?
to France.
800-year-old cathedral.
All right.
It's history.
I don't have one fuck for this.
Not a one, not a single.
No, I didn't even. I heard
Did anyone
about
die in it, bro?
Nope.
No, it was a 900-year-old building.
They
People
just
don't hang
gotta
out
repair
there.
the building now.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that
I get that. I get the history behind it, but it's been a lot of shit that's been happening in these past,
Yeah,
But
couple weeks.
we do realize that 900-year-old buildings aren't up to code. Like, that was a 900-year-old building, but it had Wi-Fi. Like, something was gonna blow up. You know what I mean?
Hey, did they molest any of those kids in that?
Most of them. That's where it started.
Paperwork is?
yeah.
That's where all the paperwork was. Oh shit!
all the evidence,
all the
the niggas
old
that they still
dioceses. There
have.
you
Somebody
go.
died.
That's what it was.
Multiple ways now.
You gotta think, niggas.
Not on record. Hey, man.
Storage, just storage.
Yeah,
Boxes.
they gonna.
We
fix-
were
How much
able
money
to
they
put
make?
the fire out as soon as all the evidence was gone. Ooh, we saved enough.
Hey man,
They repair that shit in no time.
I'm sad about one person, cause my nigga Quasi just lost his house. So if y'all got an Airbnb or a couch for that nigga, y'all lend it out to Quasimodo. I Aston was the most upset about this because
I've been there. It's nice.
because all his white women,
How many Caucasians did you have to console, sir?
they too sad to be fucking all his
Talk to
Cirque du
me.
Soleil bitches.
Y'all niggas need to travel.
Yeah, I traveled to places where people of color run the place. You know. Yeah, okay.
I mean, can we be honest? It's a very beautiful burn. It's a very scenic inferno. So I'm happy about it.
Man, they don't pay no taxes. They'll repair that shit in 48 hours.
Yeah, church got money, like, nigga.
But the tradition, guys, the history,
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. These the same niggas that was burning
new
women.
history.
yeah, they probably executed. They probably burned women at the stake there.
This is the same people that burned books to make sure all the old history got taken out. So fuck up, yeah.
Definitely hung some blacks there.
You know, hung some, sold some.
Sold some, like-
Sold a lot. Come down to Notre Dame. We got a Negro sale of the century.
It's the Hump Day Hunchback special, guys. Buy 2 Negroes, get 1 free. Come on down, tell them Quasi
Get your
sent you.
blessing. Come here this Black Friday. It's Ash Friday. Oh yeah, we gonna burn some skin off a nigga, put it on your forehead.
Wow, Aston really having a moment back there. He's doing a whole visual tour of Notre Dame.
How did it catch on fire though?
That's funny. That shit looked just like the Carter from New
Smoking
Jack
Jack.
City.
Somebody was smoking in there?
Probably smoking.
I told you, Quasimodo was having a nice bath, and he had a bunch of candles lit.
Okay.
He went to go put some more hot water in the tub. He slipped. One of the candles fell over.
I can see that happening.
That's like, how does he have a fire?
I can see that.
You're going to hell, boy.
Candle or cigarette? That's 2 options.
A priest was smoking after sex. You know what I mean?
Right,
You know,
right,
yeah,
right.
taking a nice long drag, and
On the roof.
well,
Is this
Oh, man, you
this
play
the
at
actual
Disney.
cathedral? Or is this like live? What is this?
Yeah, this is live footage.
What is this?
What happened?
This is how it went down. Okay. Oh shit! Is that TMZ?
that's what started the fire. That's that REM shit.
I am the dogs.
I can't stop touching these boys.
Quasimodo was frying some chicken. And the grease popped.
Oh, this nigga talking to the fire demon from Game of Thrones. That's the Lady of the Red God or whatever.
Yeah.
He about to smash.
Oh, so
Jump inside with you.
Oh no, she's in female form. He's not attracted.
Oh yeah, that's right.
okay.
He's fine.
Well, you know, white people are sad, so
He'll be alright.
that shit don't really matter.
I'm sending thoughts and prayers. That's what I can do for you.
As many black churches as has been burned down by not accident.
They ain't had no money to fix
They
that.
didn't hashtag pray for none of them.
No.
Man,
Just
maybe.
saying.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, man. What is it called? Les Miserables.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. What's the next topic?
Well, speaking of like holy places, the Staples Center is now. It has held 2 of the largest funerals in hip hop and pop history.
Crip history.
Crip history. Largest Crip funeral ever.
2.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was a Crip?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Find the footage.
You know Michael Jackson was Crip.
You
didn't see
I did see the picture of him throwing up crip.
Those are
I'm
real
trying to figure it
He
out.
got
There's
jumped
security
in.
for that video.
Michael Jackson got jumped into the Crips
Absolutely.
during a Pepsi
And
shoot.
they were security.
Yeah.
He
Pepsi
paid his
shit.
dues. He know whichever
He
little
blood
nuck
and
or
Crips.
wacky whatever the
On
name
record.
dude is. That's it. Yeah, Mike is
Because he got a picture with some blood. Because
throwing up the sea,
I've been
He
paid money
and he
to
paid
get a blood.
he paid them a
On
bag.
screen, yeah.
He paid them a bag. Yeah,
Both
you go.
of
He knew
them
Tukey.
Both of them employed the community.
She was honorary then.
Absolutely. Look with the blue.
You see Mike out here living,
I did see the picture he was throwing the crib
throwing
up.
the crib up with a bunch of cribs. got a song called Blue Gangsta. For the, you know what I'm saying? Shamona, cuz.
Honorary, they give honorary degrees. The Crips will get honorary
They do.
shit.
Well-
Lil Wayne's honorary.
If they let baby
That's nice,
pay your
man.
blood, you can.
You know,
Michael Jackson,
They
sure
got
enough.
lobbyists.
Crips
But,
pick better artists to.
Yeah, that if you gonna pick an artist to be a Crip, Michael
Who's
Jackson.
this? Michael and who else?
Okay, so
Michael-
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's funeral was held at the Staples Center, and recently Nipsey Hussle's funeral was held
Is that a thing now?
at the Staples Center.
Is that a thing where we
He was so popular. That was the only place that could house the amount of people that wanted to come pay respects to him. Star-studded affair, celebrity event, people camping out outside.
I'm like, the Forum is probably closer to where he lived at anyway, but.
That's Inglewood. It's a different hood.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. The airport.
It's a different hood. No,
Is a hood.
it's from the families. Families in the 60s are historically like the Hatfields and McCoys. So you couldn't do it in Inglewood.
That would have been an issue.
Well, I mean, they have respect, but you're not going to do it either.
All I know is Grove Street.
So you've seen a movie.
Nah, that's a gang. What you talking about? Grove Street.
I'm not throwing up any signs.
That's the Grove Street gang sign.
Just a palm.
Yeah.
That's the boy. You don't get the fuck. You don't get
So you could be in the wrong neighborhood and wave at a nigga and not separate your fingers enough.
Shout out to the ballers.
I will say this: Nipsey in death is way more popular than Nipsey would ever have been in life. I will say.
how it worked though.
Last time that I checked, you are correct.
No, I mean not like people are taking interest in his art after the fact, or there's like a surge. Literally, he's more famous because he died than he ever would have been had he lived.
But yeah, we already know that though. This is not the first time this has happened when someone died.
The only other person to have their funeral at the Staples Center was Michael fucking Jackson. There's no way Nipsey was on that level musically.
Well, maybe that just.
But we're talking about L.A. and where the Staples Center's at, bruh. What are you talking about?
I'm
Like,
gonna
we're
just
in
say-
L.A. and it's Nipsey Hussle.
Well, he
He's
definitely
like,
he had visuals around.
he's way more influential than Michael was to L.A.
No.
Ooh.
100%, bro.
I forgot how much outlandish shit he said.
Okay.
But
Take a lap on that one. I mean, that's.
I ain't gonna take a
No,
lap.
because it's not absolutely wrong.
But
I appreciate that.
It's
he
competitive.
can appreciate that. Right?
he just needs that vote of confidence. He was rehearsed for
Nipsey did all
it.
his work in 10 years.
Yeah.
Michael had
A lifetime.
a whole life.
Yeah.
So it's comparable just in the sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what was amazing about Nipsey.
I factored that in.
The way he touched the people. He touched the people, and it was evident by the reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael touched.
Michael touched the
Mike touched kids.
They
Nipsey
became
touched
people.
20,000 people.
They eventually became
Michael
people.
influence is just straight off music. You know what I mean? With Nipsey, he's done way,
Community service.
yeah, he's done way, not just community service. I mean, just
Do you know
He
how
was
many
a-
little
putting back
kids
into-
had fax machines in their homes because Michael Jackson was a part of their community?
I don't know. Tell me in L.A. Who you talking about?
I mean, a bunch of his little friends.
No,
You just-
Nipsey
You're
owned-
making this shit up, nigga. What are you talking about? Had printers?
Fax machine.
And this
Fax
Nipsey,
machine.
The whole shit went over your head, man. Never mind.
Nipsey
Yeah,
owned
the
that shopping
documentary out
center with his
there.
family, right?
But
Yeah, for the most part.
Him and his brother?
I think
You hurt right now?
I think
Okay.
I threw you
That's-
a fucking
that's
alley
rare.
and just missed that bitch.
That's his
Yes.
story.
That shit was wild. You know you don't play ball. You know you shouldn't be throwing those.
Accessibility.
I think Nipsey Hussle's
the biggest artist ever of all
funeral.
time.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's those two things.
big difference, but
I think Nipsey Hussle's funeral being at the Staples Center just proves that LA has a serious gang problem. If it was like, nah, that many Crips need to come and visit this nigga on one day.
Part of the culture at this point. It's not
Yeah,
a problem.
and then you just told me that Michael Jackson's a Crip. It just seems like this is just the Staples Center.
Par for the course.
Yeah, it's the Crip Center.
A lot of Crips do work at the Staples Center. I will say that.
Yeah,
But
dude.
on some highly disrespectful shit. No matter how disrespectful you will be to Nipsey, from this point forward.
I'm not disrespectful.
Whenever his music is brought up, you're highly disrespectful.
I let y'all play his 4 songs, and then in places like play some other shit. Y'all niggas, I get it, but we don't need that gas.
Okay.
I told you I like that one song, Racks in the Middle.
Okay.
The nigga I told you, the nigga finally made something I could listen to.
You ain't like Hustle and Motivate?
Huh?
You ain't like Hustle and Motivate?
Did you not hear what I just said?
That's it? Racks in the Middle
Racks
is on
in the-
What? Wow. Well, Pap is hard to impress.
On some.
Not really.
Yes.
Okay, now
Let
you
me
hear
to the north.
You hear how blasphemous the man is speaking. On some next level evil shit.
Different rhythm.
Laura Ingraham introduced Nipsey Hussle's death to the Fox News audience by making fun of the fact that it was at the Staples Center.
Of course she did.
Then said that Nipsey was the creator of a song called F Donald Trump. Proceeded to play the video, and in the title it said, "Fuck Donald Trump, artist YG." And they played the entire song.
Close enough.
Well, YG got a check for that, so
He did. Ooh,
But that's-
YG did cash the check, but that's the blood season, so you know.
They're
Well,
cloud
no.
chasing though. That's all it is. It's just they're cloud chasing. They know that. It says it on the
They
fucking
don't
video.
know that they're white, bruh. What are you talking
Bro, this
about?
is
You act like
Fox
they pay
News,
attention.
bro.
look how long
This
her
is
jaw
Fox,
is.
bro.
They're not
She
gonna
has
find any
long
of the music.
face.
This is the first time she's ever heard of Nipsey Hussle.
Come on, bro. You wild. You think so?
Yeah.
You really think so?
At the Staples
You're
That's the
really
only
falling
reason-
for the bait though,
You
right?
really are, bro. You wild, bro.
Well,
You think-
I'm
What's
falling
more
for it.
offensive is her.
It says it in the video that they're showing
What?
that it's by
You're acting.
YG.
Wait. Time out.
So you
Excuse me. Hold on. You're telling me Laura Ingraham does all of her her production, knows the videos before they're thrown on the monitor for the genuinely dumb shit she's about to say. Because I can tell you right now, I don't know what Aston's about to play next, and this nigga's next to me. Laura Ingraham don't even know who runs her video shit.
I hear
She's
you.
making
How
$16 million
long
a
her
year.
face is.
I
What
hear
a
you.
long face.
But what I'm saying is this show ain't for black people. Period. We got her doing the Hell Hitler. Like this is bait. Like this is not we are not her audience.
Mm-hmm.
And for us to be like, oh, I can't believe she's doing this. Like we don't know what the fuck she do. She probably do this shit every
Right.
fucking day.
Right.
Why are we giving her attention?
And
Niggas give these white people attention,
now
and
she's-
that's what
now-
makes them
yeah,
feel
now-
important.
Yeah, right now we're part of the audience now.
But we need to know what these blasphemous.
Why? They don't know what the fuck we doing.
Yeah,
She
that's-
just found out about. She shot
they
at
know,
a
we
nigga
know.
she's never heard of. Is at the his funeral's at the Staples Center.
You know what though? I disagree with that. Hip hop was purchased by 90% white people in the 90s and going forward, so they know our culture. Those motherfuckers watch us. We just don't pay attention to them because we innovate shit. We, you know what I'm saying? We are the culture. So
How we not paying attention to him when she owned a Tuskegee Jokemen? We talking about some dumbass shit.
well, somebody had to bring it to the show in order for it to be put on, right?
But that's what I mean.
It's been on Instagram. It's news. You know what I'm saying?
It's not news though.
It's
it's
news.
not news.
It's news to the curator of the show.
It
Nipsey's
shouldn't
the
be.
news.
It shouldn't
It
be
should be.
news, but it
Nipsey
is
make Fox
news.
News, he makes CNN, he
But
makes
now
MSNBC.
It's not news. It's not.
Yeah, because
news.
it's related to Nipsey. That's why.
She was trying to figure out a way
But that's the
Clown
truth.
Nipsey.
to clown a man in his death.
See, that's
And ended up making herself look like a jackass. But
that's
it's
why both
infuriating.
parties have points.
But the fact that she was willing to speak ill of a man in his death that she had never heard of until that moment. That's ignorant. Like that's dumb
I
as
do
fuck.
that shit all the time. What are you talking about? I don't know.
Both parties got
Oh no, nigga. I don't know no fucking no sympathy. What you talking about?
She got her joke off.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, it's
It was a troll, like they said.
Yeah, why we being sensitive because this white bitch is talking about this nigga she don't know nothing about? Oh, how dare she? Nigga, we don't even get no fuck about Nipsey that much. Let's be.
We wouldn't play a
let's be-
YG video and to talk shit about him.
The truth is, nigga, it'd be hard for me to find a video to play of Nipsey Hussle. Like so they had some queued up.
You going to hell, dog. I'm sorry. You're going to hell.
That's cool, nigga. I'm gonna have a high ranking job.
Did you
Can be a
not
top.
care when Mac Dre died? How did you feel when Mac Dre died, Pap? Huh?
That's comparable.
from
Absolutely 1,000.
the town, Pat.
I knew.
Huh?
I only knew Mac Dre.
Is Pat from the
Are
town?
y'all ready to hear my
He
answer?
passed.
I am ready to hear how you felt
Mac
Mac
Dre,
Dre
but I knew him more
about
when he went on.
Mac Dre.
It was a sad night.
You had one night of like really just
What's
ooh.
memorable?
No.
You just was like, oh, all right, he
everybody's
did.
gonna remember March 31st, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, because the shit only happens once in the blue. Oh, no, that's February.
Oh my god.
Nah, niggas is not forever gonna remember that, bruh. I get we in the moment right now, but,
I mean,
yeah,
it's different because there's
They gonna have a Nipsey Hussle day in
things
LA.
Like, he opened up World on Wheels again, which was a something everybody in the hood in LA knew about. He opened that shit back.
We're gonna get a Nipsey Hussle day in Los
Yeah, I'm
Angeles.
saying
You know
he's
that's
gonna get a
coming.
holiday. He's gonna get everything he needs.
okay, and y'all gonna celebrate it for the first 2
And
years,
forever.
but by
Look,
2025,
as long as the Baldwin Hills Mall is open, there will be a Nipsey Hussle Day
Well,
celebration.
He deserves it. He did some great things, man. He did some great things. You might not.
He did everything Pac rapped about.
Yeah.
That's why he got a funeral at Staples Center because he did
okay,
the work.
That's what's important about his
The
legacy.
music was
work.
the least important thing.
Yeah.
He did.
okay, like I
That's what I'm
said,
saying.
man.
You know-
Music was like mid, but it was.
He was
it
still
his way
growing.
to get bread to
Yeah.
do the real shit. That was the plan.
And he was still growing musically.
I
Like
feel you.
over time, he probably would have. Because he was
Growing
Grammy
music.
nominated.
I
This
guess-
was the first year he was ever
I
Grammy
just
nominated.
know niggas
On
died.
the debut.
Yeah,
All
on
the
the debut
time.
album. You know what I'm saying? All the rest of that was mixtapes.
But Nipsey was a different type of nigga though. You say niggas die all the time, but like I mean,
He was a solid dude.
But see what you think is
Like,
that
the
I'm
nigga
talking
that
about
killed
gun
him.
violence or all that, but I'm
Nigga
just
that
talking
killed him
about
is a different type of nigga.
niggas die. Period. In general, niggas just be dying like from anything, nigga. So it's like I'm not. I
Is
get
it
it.
cool though?
I mean that's just life.
Is it cool that niggas die?
Why is it life?
Cause niggas die from natural causes.
Because niggas accept it. Like it's just like.
Well, if a
like,
nigga die
it's
from
not-
natural causes,
No, we're not talking about natural causes though.
but that's what I'm saying. I
Oh, you saying
understand.
niggas just die. Like,
I understand that niggas
Okay.
live and niggas die.
Okay, watch this.
So
if
when a
Nipsey,
nigga pass,
if Nipsey
it's
would have
just
had a
like-
heart attack
yeah.
instead of being shot, his funeral wouldn't have been at the Staples Center.
it still would have been tragic.
It would have been tragic, but it wouldn't have been like oh my God, this life was taken in the violence that he was trying. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, that nigga ate too much chicken. And
Blood pressure.
That's a lie, cause when Big Pun died, niggas showed out for that.
He just lost 100 pounds. He was trying to live.
Yeah, and he died from mass.
No, he gained weight when he
yeah.
got rich.
Like that's
He
just.
got a big ass settlement and he was skinny and he got fat.
And you
He
know,
did the opposite.
so when niggas pass. Like his impact in the community was his impact in the community. And if he would have died of any other cause, it still would have been as impactful because of what he was doing in the community.
Who gonna be the first?
And niggas didn't care about. I mean, niggas did care about his music. I won't say that, but
Who's gonna be the first?
them Shazams ain't going up.
Who's gonna be the first rapper to do a rest in peace Nipsey Hussle song?
the game.
Everybody already did it.
They already did.
Niggas
There's a
smoking
couple
blunts with
already.
him and all. This is
Yeah. Who did
Y'all
that?
seen a couple Crips there.
He was like mainstream.
I'm talking about mainstream.
Dr. Dre and Snoop and the game was in
You
studio.
saying get the game ain't mainstream?
No, I ain't hear the game. You said the game, right, Lil King?
The game
That's
gonna be the
what
first one
makes
to do
him
it.
different. He didn't fuck with the main, like he didn't
I don't
fuck
know,
with
man,
mainstream
like-
rappers because his gig was fucking with the underground.
He was selling out the
John
But
front.
he was
Kennedy
so
on him.
successful, he ended up hanging out with the mainstream guys. He had like very few songs.
He just got a major deal. This his
Yeah.
first studio album. He was Grammy nominated, but you know he been in the game forever. But he
Okay.
just got his first studio album 2 years ago.
That's what his girl got to look at now. Huh? Okay, whatever. Well, that was good.
Rest in peace, Nipsey.
Yeah. In closing,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I can't say rest in peace. He was a Crip and he died from gun violence. That's yeah. That's like
wasn't crippin' at the time he died.
I understand that, but you know, it's hard to rest in peace when you die from gun violence. That's like the opposite.
His
of
mom
that.
said he looked peaceful, so. She said his body, he had no trauma on his face.
Okay, so that's That's good. But
Moment of silence for them.
I wish your
That's a
family
real-
and your seed long years and more upward movement, and for the community to, like you said, ride for you. That's it.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I just want to move to our next segment. It's
You
so
ready?
bad
Yeah.
because I'm hungry. Y'all talking about dead niggas, and I know to live you need food. And we got the one and only Food by Marquise in the building.
Yeah.
Food
Oh,
by Marquise.
Food by Marquise. He brought us some wings, and we gonna get into this shit when we get into this these next segments.
I'm just
So,
like a great segment.
oof. Oh my goodness.
I'm just sit these in the middle. I want y'all to live a long lifestyle and Friday.
Oh man, hold on. What are we?
That's very nice.
Wait, can we hold them up for the? I'm gonna bring them up to the camera real quick. Marquise has brought us a delectable display of wings of many different sauce varieties.
Next time we gotta do a recording of it and then put that green on the green screen.
Oh yeah. That's all I was looking for.
Ground control and left his offices and came in.
Niggas need wings.
Fast.
That's
Fast.
how you do it. Yeah.
You
Get
know,
it
y'all
out.
might fuck these Johns up.
Are we gonna record ourselves just eating the food, or we gonna talk about
We're
it?
gonna talk about this and eat this food, man. What you talking
Eat
about?
wings while y'all on the subject.
This is Tuskegee Jokemen. We do shit different.
I know whose bowls you are, but I'm commandeering these bowls that are sitting over here.
Cool, cool. Do what you gotta do. Are you gluten free?
I go right into the MJ
That's enough.
documentary getting pulled. Go MJ first, then comedian.
Okay.
I can't wait to talk about this. This dead nigga.
Oh man.
Hey man, these wings good as hell, bro.
Just like so.
Oh yeah.
Fire.
I gotta give a shout out to Food by Marquise because these wings are
Yeah,
falling
right there,
off
y'all.
the goddamn bone.
Look right at the camera.
Shout out to Brand, to my boy Nip, Game of Thrones,
Yes, sir. You a Grand Star fan?
Slauson and Crenshaw.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Good
sir.
week.
I can't wait to talk about that.
You cater or is this a restaurant?
I'm a combination. I'm working out the beginning of the business, just reaching out, expanding my network right now.
Man, y'all get
What
the
a
nigga
Vegan,
check.
everybody eats.
Yeah.
So trying to get everybody a little taste right now. Summer, trying to hit the farmers market circuit.
Okay.
Get out there, and then private dining is already available. Somebody hit me up and need a meal, couples dinner, family dinner, catering. I can do that already. That's
This
easy.
thing is right. This thing is third bite.
Appreciate it, bro.
Y'all scooch it in, scooch it in.
Oh man. It's sweet one right here.
Marquise, you want to sit during the Michael Jackson session?
Man, I'm having a good time on the corner right here, being that extra voice. I got the greatest Michael Jackson story. I don't know if it goes on
Get in your
on
body.
the podcast today.
Michael Jackson story.
That's kind of weird how it happened. No, it's weird what happened. It's cool what happened. But
Most
it's
Michael
weird.
Jackson stories be weird what happened.
So this is my Michael Jackson story. I'm gonna say it real quick.
Sit in Christy's spot.
He eating, now he good.
Just for this one segment.
Hey, you can sit right here. I'm out the way. I'm grabbing this blue cheese and I'm leaving. This is with me now.
So Michael Jackson touched me when I was a kid. True story. So my mom worked in Century City before I was born, when she was pregnant with me. Twin Towers, y'all know right up there, all Century and Pico, whatever. So she always tells this story, family gatherings and whatnot. Michael comes up. But she was working in Century City, top floor, or almost to the top floor. Michael, this was Michael 87. You know, right before 87. I was born in 85, so this is like 84. It's top of the world, Michael Jackson, right after Thriller. So she's pregnant with me, her and her friends, her coworkers going out to eat for lunch. They walking up to the elevator. Now they know Michael Jackson's office at the top. They never seen him. So apparently they're going to lunch one day. She's like 6 or 7 months pregnant. They hit the button, door opens, Michael Jackson standing there, full '80s Michael Jackson with the whole like the short miniature security guard he had in the Moonwalker video when they walk through the smoke and they turn the little kid. That whole crew was standing with him, and so she frees. So she like, what do we do? So Michael's like, yo, come on, let's go. Let's get on the elevator. Come on, we're going down. So she get on the elevator, her couple of co-workers, they riding down, and he asked her, how many, what are you having? And she goes, I'm having a boy, and he proceeds to touch her stomach. So Michael Jackson touched me when I was a kid, but it's all good. That's how the story goes. But nah, and then from as early as I can remember, one of the things Mom could put on the screen to make me like shut up and not do shit and just focus on the screen was the Moonwalker video. To watch that shit from front to back, run that shit back like 3 or 4 times in a row. So that's my Michael Jackson story. He actually touched me as a kid when Mom told me he was a little boy. She could have said girl, he might have still done it, but I got to meet that motherfucker while I was in his stomach. Was I paying attention? Who knows? But
I'm jealous because I wish Michael Jackson would have
touching my mom's stomach.
Wouldn't be in no basement right now. I know that.
And that was still a little brown skin back then too. I think that might have been after the Pepsi commercial when the shit got burned off. We lost Michael.
We got touched by Black Mike.
Yeah. Original.
I'm sure he didn't beat you.
I see y'all got that MJ doc got pulled.
Oh yeah, man.
Motherfuckers started checking the dates on shit.
MJ doc.
It wasn't lining up correctly.
Oh yeah.
I can't touch them kids.
Apparently not.
Nah.
It's
he touched me in the train station. The train station didn't get built like 3-4 years later.
Apparently they
the doc was already
they
out.
pulled the doc. They pulled the doc off HBO. I heard Oprah pulled her interviews.
Oprah got answered.
She personally pulled her interview?
She got some questions to answer though, because she was with that shit for a few weeks.
Yeah, that dude, Wade Robinson. We found out he was shopping a book. And he was trying to get paid off of it.
Man, his money got low. That's all that happened.
Yeah.
His money got low. He said he was the only one that didn't cash in.
He been after that bag for years off Mike though.
But he was the one until he was like 25 saying nothing ever happened. Oh, I was in this trial and I just felt like it was the right. Nah, man.
Yeah, well,
Hey man, you know.
he was doing anything.
Inflation 2019 should get more expensive.
Man, I know Michael Jackson fucked that nigga, but ain't no reason to try to slander that man's name.
After you know what I mean? You already made up these fake ass kids to take all this money.
Yeah.
It's like, man, like
Just
they gonna destroy Michael. Like,
It's weirdly the same problem that Nipsey had. When you own your masters and when you own your destiny,
yeah, you subject to
nobody gets paid off you, and you the most profitable motherfucker around.
We gotta stop this.
And you encouraging other people to do it. Now you hear right buying their masters, slippery slope. Y'all cut the head off, the rest of the body dies. So certain heads, they get cut off and you see them no more, then everybody else gets shook.
Oprah gonna find some material to bring this shit back. She spent too much money on this.
She embarrassed. She don't like her name attached to such.
Yeah, she gonna make up another. She gonna find a little white kid like nigga, say Michael Jackson text you.
Find a way to redeem herself.
You do it. Yeah.
That's
Easy.
literally how they said the first kids got pulled. Yo, just say we'll give you 200,000.
Yeah, it's a dude I watched on his other interview show. They said that he said that they called him and told him they had 5,000 for him if he said that Michael Jackson touched his kids. He just died like maybe a month or 2 ago.
They never did that shit to Walt Disney.
$5,000 richer.
No, he ain't take it.
I would take it. Nigga, I would took it. I would took it so fast.
Well, that was a while ago.
So Mike out 5K?
No, easy, nigga. Would sold Mike out for some food stamps. True man.
I never listened to
I love Michael Jackson, but
he never paid me.
Yeah, nigga ain't never put no money in my pocket.
I don't know, man. It's hard for me to eliminate Mike.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen, man.
Man, I
Mike
listen to
ain't
Billie
touched
Jean
them kids, man.
forever.
Nah.
Why y'all keep saying
He
that?
ain't touched no kids.
Hypothetically speaking,
You're
Gross, man. You're gross. I don't think he did all that.
nah.
Gross.
Mike was a fucking
I'm fine with him doing
Jehovah's
that.
Witness.
Yeah.
Nah, they good. Everybody, you met a Jehovah's Witness as a pervert?
I grew up a Jehovah's Witness.
Not a single person.
He said, I grew up with you. What'd you say?
I grew up a Jehovah's Witness.
Not a,
I thought you said, I don't know.
No,
it's not. It can't be.
I never met any Jehovah's Witness like that.
That was weird. Like, if conservative anything, that's
Yeah,
it.
they like, it's like Republicans, being a Republican.
But we talking about Michael Jackson, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's why,
A
but that's
kid
what
that
he was
was
so weird because of.
beat
He lived
into
50
like
years.
performing.
45 of his 50 years, he was entertaining people. Like,
Oh, some of them weird. They just be that. Some of them just do like they'll do like hetero shit that's crazy. Like they'll be married and having threesome with somebody else.
You talking about Mormons? I've been a Jehovah's Witness my whole life.
We can tell by your hair.
Yeah.
I grew up in it. I know. We can have a Jehovah's Witness on right here, right now. I will out Jehovah's Witness. I promise.
I see more shit than you ever
I
seen.
promise.
How did
I got. Did you get baptized?
I ain't get baptized.
I got baptized. I'm in trouble right now.
Yeah, what is dead may never
When they
die.
see me on this, they gonna email my mother and say, "Where's Ricardo?"
We witnessed Ricardo doing this.
the Kingdom
When
Halls.
y'all said you ate chicken? What happened?
Yeah, I'll be in trouble for a few words I said on here, probably.
Shucks.
Yeah, I'll be in a lot, man. I've been in trouble. I've been.
So now knowing that y'all is Jehovah's Witnesses, y'all kind of like ruined that theory that nigga couldn't do all that shit because y'all some cutty people. I know Aston is like off top.
What?
So yeah.
What are you?
Also,
what are you
yeah, I
saying?
ain't never seen no Jehovah's Witness with access to the world. And you know, them knock on anybody's door anytime.
Every morning, faithfully.
Boom, boom, boom.
You ever got shot at? Knocking on the door?
I had a gun pulled on me.
Damn.
Just pointed at me, but I ain't get shot at.
Did you go to the next house? Did you continue to go to houses after that?
Yeah,
See.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a level of
Keep going.
insane.
Dedication, man. Teflon John, man.
Okay.
How much do you love
the
Jehovah?
marathon continues, nigga. I don't
Yeah,
even know
exactly.
Jehovah, nigga.
Yeah, see? That's
How
what I'm
much do
saying.
you love Jehovah?
I love him enough to go to the next door after a man clearly cocked and pointed a shotgun
He
in
was
my
like,
face.
okay.
Because it was early or because like you just didn't want
He's
you
like, I got enough
felt
religion
threatened?
in my life.
I don't know why he did it. I mean, I think he wanted to send a message.
Look at the background.
Yeah.
That's exactly the
That's-
scenario that gets you shot.
Yeah.
Those ladies should have got shot.
Yep. Right there. He closed the door.
Aggressive.
Then he came
No,
back.
because no, this is when you get shot when you cussed at me at my door. Like, what?
I ain't
This
even
door
get to that
swings
part.
back open, Craig hits them in the back of the head and shoots someone in the
I
ankle.
looked up and there it was.
How quickly we resort to gun violence.
Yeah, you're killing, man. That's wild, man.
That's all I'm saying.
See, that's why we need.
We need
Jordan
more
Hill.
Nipseys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is her funeral gonna be at the Staples Center?
Who that?
That old lady. We
Miss
shoot.
Myra?
Nah, she could be at a large church though. Large church.
I wouldn't be
Yeah, that
surprised
church
if
gonna
there
be
was some
hustling.
witnesses out here that's crip affiliated.
1,200 to 1,500.
Hey, what
That's a
about
lot.
those the reformed preacher who does the popping locking when he's I love Jesus? That dude
Nah,
is
the
great.
preacher that did the actual service, that guy was trying to get famous. Y'all saw the last guy that went at Nipsey service with the dreads?
I ain't watching.
He
live.
compared Nipsey to a hamburger. Y'all didn't see? Oh, y'all gotta watch. the service.
Did he touch Ariana
Oh,
Grande?
they had that dude at Nipsey's funeral?
That dude would compare Nipsey to a McDonald's hamburger,
wasn't that
and
Nipsey.
everybody went with it. That's how slick he was. Me and my friend was watching this shit on the internet. Was trying to track the parade and shit, cause that shit was another thing that's never happened.
Why did they have
A citywide funeral parade. Nipsey's a legend just off that. All the Crips and the Bloods and the Mexican gangs was all getting along in each other's hoods.
They didn't want to see that.
Nah, it was a perfectly aligned day.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
I never seen nothing like that.
I was
The Jesus did. It was a dude with the gray dreadlock. He was preaching, and at some point, Nipsey became a hamburger from McDonald's, and everybody was like, "Yo, that's the greatest sermon I ever heard."
wow.
While Nipsey's like turning left on Vermont and Century.
Hey, McDonald's hamburgers is pretty bang.
They really
They were.
Like a Big
The
Mac.
similarity is the accessibility.
No.
How easy you can go find them.
Oh, okay.
You could have pulled up to the shop and found Nipsey standing outside.
They-
That's the mistake he made.
I
He
say
was too accessible.
Black Sam's speech at that funeral
Was the only the realest speech
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Black Sam, you can go buy a shirt now. He's standing behind
From
the register.
From East Side Boys.
Nah, Black Sam is Big Brother. You know, yeah. Same
My
guy.
fault. Big Sam. That's Big Sam.
Big Sam. Black
My
Sam had a
fault.
7 Cuban chains on. Ring you up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, so we somehow got back to the Crip life.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson
Michael
and
Jackson.
Nipsey.
It's all a circle in LA, man.
Yeah. Well, since we own
Okay, can I ask
Yeah,
you a
you
question?
got
No, you sit right there for right now. You didn't gifted us with this delicious spread.
Yeah, man.
Take the captain's seat, man. Yeah.
Well, that's what Nipsey said. We all gotta support each other's entrepreneurship.
I appreciate that.
You guys are on the way. I'm trying to get on the way.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess
That's what we talked about that, man. We're going to knock on some doors together.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna play some watch out.
So here's the question: if they now come out with new Michael Jackson allegations, how ready are you to accept? Because this documentary with zero credibility went viral, went crazy overnight.
I mean, it was HBO, so that's some credibility.
There's something about just like coming after somebody that can't defend himself. Like there's defensive people, and then there's like this dead guy that's 30 years ago. You had your shot, and if it was that important and it impacted you that much, you should have did it while he's alive and called him out on that shit. No matter how famous he is, he did something inappropriate. He got to pay the price. And when you do it at a certain time, it just looks weird. You gotta question it. It's weird.
I mean, I'm gonna accept it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I got 2 copies of Thriller. I got a
That's Michael
copy
Jackson,
of
man.
You lucky.
Up Against the Wall.
Man, he dead.
He's
He
an
put the
institution.
moonwalk on the map.
The man did some weird shit. Michael Joseph Jackson did
But
some
when
weird
he
shit.
was
But
alive-
Michael Jackson, the artist,
I didn't care
Is
about the
a-
kids. You could tell me that Michael Jackson fucked you, and I'd be like, okay, my nigga, like,
Yeah, bro.
yo.
that's
They've been
not,
saying that about Macaulay Culkin for a while.
and that's not the weirdest shit happening in Hollywood right now.
It's been.
And that's not the weirdest thing happening while we're
It's
talking.
like, yeah, that's some cool ass shit, bro. Like,
That's
how was the
factual.
house?
That's
Did he
fact.
take you to the
That
house,
was
bro?
nice.
Tell
Did
me
you
about
see
the
the
set.
I
one-
know your room was nice. I know that room was nice.
Did you
Like,
see
did he
Bubbles?
treat you
Did you
good?
meet Bubbles?
Was it lights?
Did he rub your head? Did he touch you? Like,
How was the
it?
ambiance?
Did he
It's
caress
so
you?
easy to accuse a guy that built his own theme park.
But so,
Did you ride the roller coasters
Did
first?
Walt
Yeah,
Disney
like-
touch anything? We won't
like,
never
what
know.
songs did he record?
'Cause he didn't make any good
afterwards?
songs.
Who was
Did
like,
you pet the llama after? 'Cause
Michael
it was a
Jackson had a
llama
theme
walking
park
around there.
and
So
made
how
good
did you-
songs. Walt Disney did one.
like,
It was a llama in there for sure.
so did you put it on him? Cause like you
Did he
here
put
with
you on
me
top of the
again. Like,
camel?
Nah, man.
did you not put it on? You gotta put it on him if MJ. goes,
Mike
you gotta put
was
it on
super
him.
vulnerable.
Like Khaleesi, niggas. Like
He made himself very easy to target.
I'm so glad that this is the final season.
like Khaleesi.
Wow, boy.
You remember that? You remember that? Well, I didn't used to go like, ugh, and then she was like, hold up, I'm gonna give it to you dragon style. Let me ride you.
Oh, yeah.
After that, they was bonded. He was like, bitch, you could ride on my horse and everything. Like,
She
yeah.
accepted it.
He's like, yeah, we could talk now, bitch. Like, that's what I'm saying. If MJ,
And that's what he
got,
got.
you gotta throw that ass. You gotta throw that ass. You gotta throw that ass.
Gross.
Because you want to go on the tour like the nigga got a jet.
Man.
You gonna meet a lot of people. You gonna meet a lot of other heroes.
No, man.
I feel
You want the
bad for
reputation
laughing.
like, yo, nigga, that's the nigga. Nigga MJ ain't never performed like this.
I apologize for
MJ didn't have any
This
tutors.
is hilarious.
Nah,
So,
man.
that's the first time. Look at that's the first time. But then when you put it on that dragon style,
Switch to like season 6.
that
Switch to the
dragon
end of the
style,
season, like right before he got killed.
that nigga was
She was like, no, I'm the mother of dragons. You married me.
Watch this nigga's face, bro. Watch this
He's
nigga's
like,
face.
what are you doing to me? You're touching me? I mean,
Oh my god.
He made a crucial mistake with that witch.
Oh, look at
no. He's Dothraki. He's never been touched in
Look
the
at
face
this,
by
look
a
at that
woman
nigga.
before.
Oh.
She's taking his virginity.
Nah, that's the mother of dragons.
Oh man, she wrote that nigga into
When
being
she
the
fully
mother
learned her
dragon.
powers, now John gonna have some work to do this season because he gonna have to break her down.
That's his cousin. He'll be fine.
Auntie, look,
To the family.
you gonna have to chill.
Yeah.
She like, "Boy, that's my brother." Nah,
You got it. See, and that's she a wow.
she be like, "Well, that was
That's
my
a hood.
brother.
She from
You're
the
the."
hood.
Got the pass.
Yeah,
I'm-
she hood.
I forgot
Because
she
John's
did it.
older, even though that's his aunt. That's like when you had those late those late births in the family. Oh, you had another baby?
So
He's smashing now.
since we're talking about
Uncle brother?
this is actually my favorite story of the week. European comedian was on stage performing and had a heart attack and died.
Man.
Staples Center, man.
What was his name, sir?
Rest in
I don't know.
His name was
Okay, Ian Incognito.
Incognito.
Oh my goodness, legend.
proper comedian.
Killer set, as the header says.
The English say he was really proper,
No, he was.
which is like dope.
No, he
How
was.
could he be if this is the first time we really hear him?
No, the English said he was proper.
He
They
was.
said
He was.
they really
He was.
nice.
that's their.
He was a road
that's how they
dog.
talk.
He was an English road dog. He was a working traveling comedian, but he was never on TV or anything.
So this is like if Hamburger died on stage.
Yes, I guess.
Shucky Ducky?
Shucky Ducky. There you go. He didn't have like an incognito tag. Yeah, he's like this is
This is him?
Yeah, wearing a dress shirt.
Yeah,
I
so
guess.
this is my first time seeing him on stage. So my theories was that he was doing so bad that
He wasn't
He's
eating well.
bombing in
yeah.
there. So
You
bad.
know how that adrenaline start pumping when you bombing, like is it getting hot in here? It's like no, your heart is.
I think he was just
It's
trying
time
to
you
get
get the fuck off the stage and you won't hear.
Oh man.
You know how they do you at clubs when you headline, you don't get paid unless you do all 60.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
felt the palpitation at 42.
Yeah.
I gotta keep going.
How much time I got left?
He ain't making it to
This is
45.
the one who died.
Oh.
Yeah, as
This-
Charles
this-
Kelly
this-
said, God gave him the light.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh man, this shit.
He's
This shit has so many questions that I need answered. Like, so when he died, how long did it take for the paramedics to get on stage?
People said they thought he was.
Yeah, they thought it was a bit for at least 15 minutes.
Oh,
So he's
Oh, so
And then-
that's their fault.
yeah, and then
Brown's fault.
and then
or his act.
So they was laughing like.
His act was
Brown's
where
probably
if
like,
I die in my act, people might think I'm still alive.
and then
I'm sure you guys don't have that.
I hope they was laughing while they thought he was.
Or if I just
Somebody
stop
had to do
talking
a
for
set.
15 minutes.
to keep the crowd there while the paramedics got him off the
That's that new
stage.
check
So
drop.
that's got to be the funniest shit.
That's what.
That's the
Hey,
perfect
But
time
you
to
got
die.
to. If there still was, if he not the headliner, if he wasn't a headliner, if there was more
You gotta
show,
keep the show going. Yeah.
And
like-
no one knows that he died.
Man, you gotta stay in good health if you're not the headliner.
yeah, you can't like just because you die as a feature, like nigga, that's
I just hope the crowd was laughing while he was.
That's what
Nah,
you
you gotta
wanted.
just
Oh,
come
they
up there and
probably did.
do that crowd work,
There.
Yeah.
do some crowd work while they get him.
Oh, that guy. I've seen this one before. That's
The
great.
ground shaking. They were like,
he
Is
crazy.
this the show that?
because he wanted to go
Nah,
out
they
laughing.
don't have it on tape. It just happened.
I'm dying up here.
That's probably better. Oh my god.
Well, no, it's just punchline. It's not as funny.
What if he was bombing and he was like, guys, help, I'm dying up here. We know.
Yeah.
Before I go, I'll leave you with this.
Son. Is it into the last part?
I'm dying up here.
Sweating profusely.
Oh, bring him
Drops
back
the
down.
mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped the mic.
Club owner just sitting in the back with his arms crossed, like, yeah.
I should have gave it.
Oh man, we gotta get him back for next weekend.
Yeah.
That guy killed.
He killed.
Yo, why people were really quick with their phones? They would slow down.
Oh,
They
yeah.
was waiting. It was like,
Well, luckily we had the phones.
know if I should call.
Luckily, all the phones were locked up because that's the thing clubs are doing now.
Oh,
They lock up your
they
phone
were
so
in a-
nobody could even
They
call.
were in a
Yeah, he
locker
was
room
working on his
somewhere.
material. It wasn't fully developed yet. still
Whole game.
Still was crafting that joke.
There's no footage of this hour, right? How long did he do?
We don't know.
He probably should have started. That's the,
Yeah,
he probably wasn't in the mood to do it that night.
Oh, my nerves are so bad.
He got a late call. Like,
Big
yeah, we
fact.
got 5 minutes for you.
You gotta
Hold on.
understand, if you cancel on a club,
5
you might
minutes.
have that booking in.
My fingers are tingling. I'm so nervous.
I
yeah.
don't give a fuck about your appendicitis. You gotta do
Yeah.
giggles in San Antonio tonight.
That's cold game.
You better be here on time. We got 7 shows. I papered the room. Don't embarrass me.
You're gonna die either way.
Oh yeah, that's what I picture happening.
Time for Reggie to talk about your mom.
Silence.
I like black people, but time to attack black.
I always forget that's Dave Chappelle.
How could you?
Cause he did completely other different shit after
You
this.
was just imitating a terrible comic.
Yeah, like he was
Wait,
bald.
Martin laughs right
This is
there.
the only time we ever remember Dave Chappelle with hair.
Is this not an imitation of hamburger?
I don't think that's hamburger, dog.
Is that not?
Dave Chappelle, we need you to do a comic worse than yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what I did. Shouts out to so Mateen Stewart and Yusuf Ali had their comedy dynamics coming to the stage taping.
Murdered that shit.
Shouts.
Yeah, shouts out to Mateen. He did a great job. I heard Yusuf did a great job. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I had to work some audience shit. But at Mateen's taping, oh my goodness, he brought the oldest special needs person I've ever seen in my life, and that nigga looked. Shouts out to Bruce, that was his name, one name. That's what he go by, one name, and he has outlived his life expectancy by 10 years.
Nice.
To the point that he now looks like Ed Harris from the show Westworld.
Shout out to that man.
And that shit had me dying laughing, bruh. I didn't give a fuck what Mateen was saying. The fact that I saw a 50-year-old special needs nigga, that's like a unicorn, bruh. I feel like I saw like a dinosaur, or like a unicorn, like that Loch Ness monster and stuff, bruh. He was just there.
Where did he sit at? Did he sit in the front? Did he have it? Where did he have
What
it?
is he?
Kinda, he had a leather jacket on.
He had a leather jacket. Yo,
Yeah.
he came in smooth
I
though.
mean, when you live 10 years past nigga, you out here, nigga. You got some confidence.
Like the black leather. What he had?
So yeah, nigga, what it is? You thought he had
Well,
like,
he had money
like
saved
maroon
up.
leather?
You sure he had money
Yeah,
saved
maroon
up?
leather.
Yo, you get spicy, nigga. What you talking about?
He had that Adam Devine.
He got the Adam Devine on. Like, I'm special, but this jacket is too,
I got
nigga.
sauce. I got
Oh
drip.
my god.
Facts, bro.
He had a lot to clown about.
What do you was he autistic or did he have Down syndrome?
He was a downy.
Oh boy.
He was a downy.
Downey Jr.
What are we doing?
What?
A downy?
Is there?
That's
you got a better
that's
word?
not a term you wanna. No, we're not gonna use
I like
that.
Downy. I like the Downy detergent too. That shit is
Yeah.
good.
That's not a term we're comfortable with, sir.
Downy is good.
I'm comfortable with it. I mean, we could take up a vote. Are y'all against that?
Nah, bro.
Please don't put this online.
Shorten the word. Like,
I'm gonna stay out of this.
Let's jump over to your boy Just is on the loose one more time.
Oh, Juicy?
Juicy is on the loosey one more time.
What they doing to my nigga? Juicy? Why
this-
can't they just leave my man alone?
The city of Chicago is going to sue him for $115,000 to pay for the cost of the investigation.
The fake investigation that they did?
The real investigation that they did.
see, they
What
realize,
real, so how do you do a real investigation but all your facts is lies?
Well, I'm not saying that the Chicago police isn't corrupt. I'm just saying the investigation that they did, they still swear Jussie is guilty
But the
What?
FBI, of
A
what?
bad plan?
of whatever they said he did.
So why they dropped the charges?
The FBI dropped the charges because the FBI had to step in once it became a hate crime. That's a federal offense.
But
They had to overtake the investigation from Chicago. When they saw the way Chicago did their investigation, they went, "Oh, we would get all this thrown out in court." And that's why they had to drop the charges.
Well, there it is.
But
That
that's
doesn't mean the charges was wrong. That just means the way they gathered the evidence or coerced those confessions, true or not, was illegal. So it's not admissible in court. That doesn't mean the confession's not real.
But that does make it not real. Because if you can't use it in court, then it ain't real.
I mean,
That's how the law works, right?
I mean, that's how the law works, yes. But that doesn't mean that Jesse's innocent. That just means that he can't be proven guilty.
What the fuck?
That means that the plan was so bad that they can't even convict the motherfucker off. The shit was just such a bad idea. It was a bad idea and poorly executed. It was so poorly executed you can't prove it on any side.
Yeah, the Chicago PD's plan was poorly executed.
No, Jesse's plan was
No,
poorly
the Chicago
executed.
PD did make up this story in order to tag Jesse. Chicago PD was like, you said you got attacked by 2 white dudes in our city. That's bullshit. And now we're going to prove it. But they went, I guess, a step too far. A step too far.
He involved 2
And-
Nigerians.
So
Said it was a hate crime.
So
That's an
And then
awful
his lawyer said they could have possibly been in whiteface. Because remember, he went on record and said, I was attacked by 2 white men. I wrestled with them and I saw their white skin. And it was then when it was proven that it was the 2 Nigerians he had paid for training, his lawyer said, well, they could have possibly been in whiteface during the attack.
okay.
Why
So
would
so
it's
so
bad all the way around.
so because of this, because his story has, as you view it, holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yet niggas who are paid and bound by their civic duty to fucking uphold the law get it so fucked up that the FBI says all of the shit you just charged this nigga with and all your evidence that you have proven that you used to prove that this nigga is guilty is bullshit. And you still think this nigga is lying. When it's the Chicago PD, like that just does not happen.
No,
When the FBI is like,
wait.
we got to drop all these charges. Not one charge stuck. Not one. You tell me, not one charge stuck.
I'm not sitting
In
here.
16
I'm not
charges.
sitting here excusing the Chicago PD. What I'm saying is, just because the Chicago PD is corrupt doesn't make Jesse innocent.
That does make him innocent. That is exactly what that makes him. That
Well,
makes
he's
him
innocent of what they were trying to charge him, but he's guilty of doing some pure fuckery.
And see, that's my issue is that nigga, black people are really holding on to this nigga being guilty, and the whole shit is you are innocent until proven guilty. These niggas said he was guilty and still could not prove it, and the FBI was like, you niggas is trash.
Well, I'm not
If
saying
I-
he's guilty of shit
if
in the
a man-
eyes of the law.
If someone beats
Guilty
the
of doing
fuck
some
out,
stupid
if
shit.
person A beats the fuck out of person B, but they can't prove it in court, does that mean he didn't beat the fuck out of that person?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
If it don't fit,
Oh,
must
man.
quit. Shout out
I'm
to
sorry,
Chris
I'm looking for reality because that don't even make sense.
That's a
How does that not make
Pat-
sense?
Pat-
How many
Pat-
times have you stolen something or broken the law?
Chris Darden
A lot.
gonna get
Okay,
buried.
how many times have you been caught for that?
A lot.
Man.
I'm just saying a lot
A
now
lot,
because
okay.
like 21
Pat
Savage.
was
I'm using your rule. I'm not going to
Yeah,
incriminate
he was
myself
right.
on
Get
camera.
back.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
So what I'm
it's all
saying
get
is,
back. All get
If
back.
you don't get caught for the crime, it didn't happen. nigga.
Oh, wait,
I know J-Walk if I don't get a picture from
Hold
J-Walk.
on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, gentlemen. He did get caught for the crime. He just got caught by someone more corrupt than him. That does not mean he's innocent.
Well, guess what? Unless I am charged and there's a record of this shit, nigga, I am innocent, and that shit did not happen, nigga.
Well,
I understand.
Well, my part didn't happen. Me making a story up didn't happen. I definitely got beat up, nigga.
I understand Pap's disdain for the law. I get it. And it's correct, is absolutely justified on many levels.
Yeah, he got beat up, and you know, if you get punched in your head, nigga, your colors go blurry, all types of shit.
But you keep going away from the real problem.
What is the problem? What is the problem?
Yes, the Chicago PD charged him unnecessarily. 16 felony counts was extremely excessive and had nothing to do with really what the real issue was. The real issue
What's
was
the issue?
this man was doing a publicity stunt to try to up his career or his role on the show.
Why do niggas keep saying that?
Because that's exactly what he was doing. First of all,
did he say that?
Come on,
He
man.
admitted to smoking, to being on drugs. But did he admit to?
Hold on, wait a second. Can we please go by this step by step? Because Pap, you just brought up a wonderful point.
Tell me about this stuff.
Jussie got attacked.
Why are you calling him that, man?
I'm sorry, Juicy?
Thanks.
Excuse me, Juicy.
Respect that, man.
Juicy was attacked, right? Everyone saw pictures of Juicy in the hospital, scratches on his face.
One scratch.
They threw bleach in his eyes.
And that
It
was
was a tragedy.
Filter.
When
selfie.
it was found out that the story was fabricated.
It wasn't that.
Excuse me. When it was found out that the two gentlemen involved were his trainers and not the quote-unquote white suspects he described in his statement, the next thing he did was go, man, I've been smoking meth, y'all, so please just be patient with me. I'm trying to get my life together. If the story wasn't real, if the story was real, if he was attacked by two white men and had no guilt whatsoever,
So that's the only
why
thing we
release that you on meth, bruh?
Because niggas need to know that I
That's
got
the blueprint.
that. But my issue is because he got the color of their skin mixed up. That's where we like, this nigga ain't shit.
And also because both of the brothers said, yeah, he paid us this amount of money to stage this event.
Why are we believing Nigerians?
Nigerian snitches.
Huh? That don't make no fucking
So
sense.
Nigerians are all liars, bruh?
Nigga, do you get the emails? What the fuck is you talking about? I'm Nigerian, nigga. I will pull a scale. What are you talking about? What the fuck? These niggas don't want to go to jail.
Look,
I'm not putting
what about
I'm not fucking with you.
Explain
It
this
was like a
back.
boxing event this weekend or some shit.
But
Also,
also,
was like a champion boxer.
Yeah, they would have beat the.
see, this
First,
is
okay, look.
This is where we need Lloyd or Mateen because they've been jumped the most and they have the most experience. in this. But I'm pretty sure when you get jumped, shit gets foggy. You can't make out niggas' faces. You know?
White looks black looks
Yeah, you never like. Hold on, I can see I saw who it was. I have to see who it was. Oh my.
That's hysterical.
Alright, we figured it out.
Well, okay, so
this way a little bit.
so you telling me? So did you see that selfie you took of the damage after the getting jumped?
You mean the picture that was on everyone's
Yeah,
Instagram page
Talking
as
about the
a
baby daddy?
show of
About
solidarity?
some Nigerians.
The
It was
man
black and blue.
He had one
made
scratch.
himself a symbol. He made himself a symbol of gay strength, of LGBTQ pride in this country, and it was all bullshit.
That's my point.
We don't know that. We know that the Chicago PD is
So-
full of bullshit. We know that the federale said that. They ain't said nothing about Juicy and his made up story, as you put it.
So you think they commit a hate crime in negative 25-degree weather?
You want to hear my theory?
Please do.
Is that
It's cold as hell too.
I hear you, but
Those
this
hangers
nigga
in the
was
heat.
They got Subway in Chicago.
the checks were for his training.
Because for
Because his music video. Oh, see, I
We
like
believe
how
the memo.
I like how we gotta make all this hypothetical, but you know for sure that the Chicago PD nigga, they got their facts together. They 16 motherfucking indictments that can't hold to motherfucking shit.
But you
talking about, man?
But you believe the words of a meth addict.
I believe the words of the motherfucking
So
federale.
you believe a crackhead over the cops. I got you.
The FBI ain't. If the nigga was lying and all this shit was fake, they would have some type of evidence, and they'd be like, "Hey, my nigga."
No, they do have evidence. They can't use it because it was collected improperly. So that doesn't mean the evidence is fake. That just means
What does collected improperly
that
mean?
means you didn't
That
seal the
means
bag. Or you
It
didn't.
means the same shit that happened in OJ's case.
Nigga,
Those motherfuckers tampered with all that evidence and fucked up
It
everything.
was too exciting.
So we got this nigga.
do we want to
And they got it wrong.
Yes.
Oh, we doing this. What are you talking about? Do we want to?
They were
Okay.
shaking at the knees. They had OJ's evidence.
But
We
we
all got this nigga.
We all watched
They
People versus O.J.
overseas-
Simpson.
overdid it. They
We all watched it.
overseasoned.
Man.
They
Now-
overseasoned
now-
the
Yes.
recipe. It was too salty.
Same thing with Juicy.
They over seasoned a crime scene
Yep. Just like
beyond in
Furman, German.
in the most grandiose fashion that has never been done and was never done before then. All the evidence was tampered with. Nigga, how does all the evidence tampered with? When they asked the fucking forensic, the DNA nigga, hey, so when you got to the crime scene and you saw all the blood, you were like, we should cover these bodies up so the neighbors don't see. What did you use? Oh, we just got a blanket from inside. Oh, hey, my nigga, when have you ever done that before? Never. Never. This was a blanket from inside the house, so there were fibers from inside the house that anybody's hair could have been on. Tons of DNA. Oh, you've never done that? You've been on the job how long? 27 years. Interesting.
It was a gruesome
Hey,
murder.
Oh, hey, guy with the glove. Hey, guy with the glove. You found the glove. Okay. You put the glove in a bag, right?
No.
No. Hold on. When have you been on the job? 19 years? And hold on. Have you ever done this with? No? Oh, okay. So when you put the glove in your pocket, you put the glove in your pocket. Okay. So when you put the glove in your pocket,
Dance on them, OJ.
you went to the lab, right? You went to the lab.
No, we went to In-N-Out.
No. I went home. Nigga, what?
You went home.
You went home. For how long? For like the weekend. Nigga, what? When have you ever gone home
Put the table upside down on the evidence.
with the evidence for a weekend? Never. Hold up. We found the other glove. Just so happened to be in your driveway. So OJ, you jumped over bushes, you ran home, you got in the car, you drove down traffic in 8 minutes in LA. We know that never happens.
To get to the airport.
Yeah. And then when you got out your car, you dropped your glove behind some shit, and who discovers it? The one most racist cop on the force.
German.
He decided to go look over by a fence that no one else was searching by,
Sir Mark Fuhrer.
and found a glove. Hold up, and then
OJ got him a steak.
lied on the stand.
OJ should buy him a
Oh,
steak.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Because that all could just happen in one case.
Okay.
In one case.
totally
See how you beautifully laid that
Now,
out?
that makes perfect sense when the police are planting evidence on the scene. In the case of Juicy, we have video evidence of both brothers paid by Juicy.
You don't know that.
Excuse me.
Oh, paid by Juicy.
We have video evidence of both brothers in a hardware store buying a MAGA hat.
Hold on, paid by Juicy. I saw the checks. I saw the checks. I saw checks that Juicy gave them niggas. And on the budget, it says for training.
How come Juicy ain't
They
got
got
no
text.
muscles?
The nigga gay. Come on.
Whoa, that's
What that got to do with anything?
Most gay
A lot
dudes
of
are in
gay
shape.
dudes with muscles.
Yeah, most gay niggas not on television getting checks.
There you go.
He part of the Smollets. They already getting money.
They eat.
Is that an entire gay family? That's made?
Also,
That's
this is
like
what,
the next
like you
level-
said, why he
level
not in
wings.
shape. That's why he paid Nigerian niggas
Yeah.
to get him this muscle in these 3 weeks.
Or maybe he didn't want to get in shape, so his idea was instead of getting in shape and caring about my career, I can just make up a story.
Or
Become
a
he didn't know-
public figure.
Or he didn't know how serious them Nigerians took their training. We don't know if these niggas is child soldiers growing up. They could be very strict. This is a thing.
He was breaking his diet when they caught him in Subway.
Look
Yeah,
at those dudes.
we saw you get the extra mail.
So they whooped his ass for
But-
jumping outside
So
the training.
then what explanation could there be for both brothers buying a MAGA hat and the rope that they used to craft the noose at a hardware store. Like it's on camera.
Yes. And
So you saying they set up that footage after the attack to frame their story?
Hold up, this is what I
Since
don't
when
get.
do black people buy nooses?
Exactly. So
Okay.
we can believe that 9/11 is an inside job. We can believe that the moon landing is fake. But we can't believe that the fucking government is gonna be like, niggas is gonna want some evidence. Hey man, let's shoot a dumbass video. If I can go shoot some Scientology shit. These niggas make propaganda all the goddamn time. It's like, what niggas go buy nooses and hats in a store? Period, nigga.
Nigerians.
When there's Amazon.
Can you get a MAGA hat on Amazon?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
You
shit.
can.
Okay.
Because where can you get a MAGA hat at the hardware store?
But they are Nigerians. They look
crazy,
based on the timetable.
Nigga.
Wait a second. Based on the timetable, the only reason they wouldn't use Amazon, they weren't gonna pay for Prime, and you know that.
Okay, I get
You know they weren't gonna pay for Prime.
But
shit.
all I'm saying is, so that don't seem like a setup that we found the one hardware store that sells nooses and MAGA hats.
Or
what the fuck? It's very convenient, huh?
How's
It's
about-
very convenient,
how's
my niggas.
how's
Come
about
on
you
now.
sent them into an interrogation room and they said, "Oh no, we bought this on this day because they did it." Oh yeah, we went to this store and bought it. Then you just gotta go to the store and say, "Can we see your security footage from a week ago?"
Yeah.
You got. Do you have a week ago at around 3 p.m.? Can we run through that? Oh, look who's there buying some shit.
Well,
How is that not possible?
Yeah, aren't they free?
This all proves that everything.
Aren't those Nigerians?
Yeah, because they turned evidence and the Chicago PD let them go.
Yeah, because you know when you already have made that deal and you got your script and you know it's like, so once I say this happens, right, we get out, right? Okay. He did it. And see.
I can't believe the word of a meth addict. Once the nigga got on TV and said, "I've been smoking meth," well, yeah, you. This sounds like the idea.
At work though, he was on TV.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's this happening? Let's see. What are they buying right now? Is that all the stuff using the attack?
MAGA hats to get that extra.
Let me get that MAGA hat. Let me get that ski mask.
Is this SAG eligible work right here?
that dude do a
Yeah.
background.
When
That's
this
featured.
nigga
That's
got a
featured, though.
purple do-rag, you expected me to believe.
He's a
nigga, this is
Nigerian.
Malibu's most wanted at its finest, bro.
He said, "Hey, they got a camera up there.
This-
Look up there, they got a camera."
Oh, yeah, turn-
Yeah, they put my hood on real quick. You see through that hood on.
Yeah.
They talking like, "Oh man, he got a camera up there."
So they went and they did this
No questions.
after they got caught by the cops to set up Jussie Smollett for the only reason because
Yeah,
he's
so you
Jewish.
tell me that in the store owner is not gonna ask no question, they just gonna ring this shit up like this.
Noose.
Time
this
out.
is
Excuse me.
fake.
What
Of
are
course-
accents?
Nigga, look how clear that security footage is, nigga.
What are you talking about?
Nigga, ain't no security footage
This is
ever
the
this
white-
clear. That's 4K.
Time out.
That's 4K.
Wait a second.
Come on, bro.
This
Ain't
is
no-
a-
ain't no- oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
Wait a second. Can I ask two questions? Can I ask two questions?
This is ridiculous.
Wait a minute, excuse me. Can I ask two
Look at my
questions?
face,
Can I
yeah.
ask two questions? Can I ask two questions? I'm gonna pose it out here. If I'm out the camera, other camera. Okay, I'm gonna ask this question to you at home and you here. Two black men walk into a predominantly white establishment. We know it's predominantly white because they sell fucking MAGA hats. That ain't a shop in the hood. Two niggas walk in. The dude running the camera ain't gonna zoom in on these niggas.
Who the fuck is working the camera at a convenience store? nigga?
This ain't a convenience store. They sell firearms and shit here.
It's a
Where?
hardware store. Or
This is a fucking. It's a.
No, if you
It's a
could zoom
Walmart
out,
or
nigga,
some
them niggas was selling makeup, bruh.
They're not selling no makeup.
Bruh,
They're
they're selling makeup.
They're selling.
That's a makeup,
Ski hats.
makeup section right over there, bruh.
That's a makeup Sally's
Beauty.
Nigga, this is fake. This is
Sally's
fake.
Beauty.
Nah.
With the MAGA
I need to. I need to look
Sally's
up what
Beauty might
store.
sell the MAGA
We need
hat.
to look up what store this is and see what they sell.
That's gonna.
That's mad.
That's
makeup.
mad, man. And it don't matter
that's
what
NYA,
neighborhood you in.
yeah.
If two niggas walk
This shit
in
was
and buy
like-
MAGA hats,
They went into Sephora.
you go ask
Oh yeah,
questions.
this is fake, bro.
There's gonna be
It's just
conversation.
a regular
Fake news.
beauty supply
This
house.
fake news.
I need to know. I need to know what
Those
store
are the
this
MAGA
is.
hats in the bowl. Those ain't the real ones.
He said I need to know a store.
Off-brand magazine.
Bruh, this is, I'm telling you, bruh, this shit just don't make no.
Create again.
This is.
4 minutes to ring this shit up. 4 minutes.
Yeah, because she was scared.
Oh, she's
No,
scared.
because we need the footage.
Her wrists are shaking right
We
now.
need
She
the
like,
footage.
These motherfuckers is too big.
Wait, did she put on gloves? She put on gloves to serve these niggas.
Oh my god.
She like, oh, thank you.
Oh no, it's just cold because it's cold in Chicago. Never mind. I thought she put on some like rubber
Right
gloves.
here, you Negroes go right here.
Start
Take
here.
your
They
stuff
put,
and leave, Negro.
they put two
Thank you.
people's shit all in one bag.
Ooh.
Here, here's your
Still
receipt.
standing.
They didn't buy all the gloves though. They didn't get them black gloves. They set them down.
If you guys
But they just need to show them how with ski masks.
Anything else? You got
Put it all on.
Yeah.
Put it all on
I'm
screen.
not. I can't believe the words
Put it
of
on the screen.
no meth addict. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not no meth addict.
This sounds like the plan of a meth addict. Look, y'all gonna go get MAGA hats,
Yeah.
jump me outside.
Donald Trump.
I'm gonna say it was two white dudes.
You think he's a meth
They
addict?
never gonna catch you.
No, he definitely smoked
I
meth.
mean, you got one scratch on his face. Who gets jumped with one scratch?
Once again, you get punched in the back of your head.
That's all I'm saying.
You get punched in the back of your head,
Yeah.
and you cover up.
They'd have
Finally
found, they
punching
would
the
have
back of
found
the head.
Jesse. He ain't reporting nothing.
Look how
They would've
big
found
them
him.
dudes is. You punch him in the back of the
One
head.
of the dudes won a boxing competition this weekend.
Yeah. He.
Uh
They
oh,
would've
they're
found
bagging
him
up. They're bagging
unconscious.
up number two.
Trained hands.
Yeah.
You don't know which nigga it was, though.
The bigger one won the champ.
The
Ain't
nigga in the
neither one of them
do-rag.
small.
And I will, and you gotta understand, if this is fake, these two
Both
are
of them-
very good actors because they are in no way
Now you gotta
appearing
try
as if
on the
Not worried about
glove.
their car
they're not
declining.
they're not worried about
They don't
anything.
want to
They're
do
just
it.
they're just sitting there shopping.
They just deposited $1,500.
Yes,
apiece.
Malibu's most
They
wanted.
spent $17 just now. They bought like
They know
19
Jesse,
items.
Bruh, this is, like I said, this is.
Six
I don't believe it for a second.
Man.
I don't believe it for a
That
second.
man
That's
was getting
easy.
framed,
Juicy
bruh.
is on some fuck.
Juicy is Lucy, and Chicago's trying to get 115K out of because they still got the evidence.
They ain't gonna get it because he ain't working right now.
He got the money, but
Yeah, he good.
they gonna lose. Keep doing this dumbass shit, bruh. The Feds gonna have to step in and be like, "City of Chicago bullshit."
Man, they've been on some.
Exactly.
They did that 20 years ago.
So
Well, maybe
I'm
this
supposed to believe
7
in.
corrupt mayors in a row.
this may be the stone
They got
that
all
turns
murders
things
in
over. They got
Downport.
the first female black lesbian mayor
No,
in the city of Chicago. Maybe something will change. Probably not, but we'll see what happens.
Well,
Well,
we
we the first black anything.
yeah, that seems very fitting.
That's just
Seems very fitting, you know, with R. Kelly
Yeah, you gonna be
scandal
the first black mayor of the most racist city, one of the
and
most racist
Juicy
cities. in the world.
and Juicy Smollett's scandals, and you know that they just so happen to elect some black lady lesbian.
Right after that, too.
Mm.
how ironic.
Time for a change, guys.
She gonna
Time
be
for a
fucking
change.
niggas by the end of her term.
She gonna have Barack. She gonna be
She gonna have
Barack's
her
side
chest
piece.
out.
All these connections.
She gonna be a
Yeah.
GD.
Rest in peace, Chicago.
Yeah, we go right into the playoffs. Then we can do that.
Netflix and chill and be out. Is
Do
that-
you have a captain's log?
Nah, not
Oh,
really.
we got playoffs.
Nah, we don't got all this.
Now we just got playoffs and Magic and Wade. That's it. We can do that.
And Netflix and chill be done?
Yeah.
Bet. You good?
All right, man. This takes me back to my original statement at the start of the show. First NBA playoffs without LeBron in 8-9 years, man.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
9
Actually,
years.
it's what? No, it's
I'm glad.
It's like them his whole
15
career.
years.
It's like whole career, except for like one, right?
It's
Or 13 years.
15 years.
15 years. All
You
right.
did-
Playoffs.
Yeah.
First finals in like.
Oh,
9
finals in 9 years, playoffs in 15.
Yeah.
It feels weird. Like everybody in the East is feeling themselves. They putting up numbers. They're not scared.
I mean,
I'm glad.
Milwaukee
personally.
been putting up numbers. You know what I mean?
What? Who?
Giannis. You know what I mean?
What did you say?
Best player right now in the Eastern Conference.
What that mean?
Kyrie is the best.
I mean, to me, like I don't.
Oh, he's a
I beg to
76ers
differ.
fan.
I'm
He
actually a Bucks
doesn't-
fan.
You're a
I mean,
Bucks? How are you a Bucks
basketball,
fan?
Because Philly niggas had to pick a team when they was growing up. It was like
facts.
either you could be with them weak ass Sixers,
Right.
Okay.
because he not talking about Iverson Sixers.
No.
He talking about like the Andre Iguodala, Cal
The
Korver.
first Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, 96.
Ooh,
Sixers.
Derrick
you've been through some pain.
Yeah, like
That nigga's
Nah.
a Cowboys fan too, though.
95
I honestly,
Sixers
when I came,
Stackhouse.
when I got implemented in the ball, it was really through like streets.
So
And
Yeah,
like
they're
it was
post-
3 versus
post
3.
Detroit style.
And they had Ray Allen, Glenn Robinson, and Sam Cassell, and I would just like trash everybody in that game, and they became my team, and I rocked
that
out.
was a
with them.
pretty good, great duo, trio.
Ray was wet from both corners.
Yeah, I like how you said the East is people is feeling themselves, and it's like
Philly put up 145 tonight.
The only thing is you just believe that you know that someone's gonna win, and you don't believe that LeBron is gonna come and dog whoever goes against him. Like these niggas is still weak.
I'm glad of y'all.
All them niggas is weak.
You glad
Nah,
LeBron out?
you wildin'.
Why?
He
You
needs the
wild,
rest.
that's Splash.
He needs the rest.
That's all Splash in the background.
He need the rest,
What
man.
are you talking about?
Who are we talking about?
He
Milwaukee?
need to play.
That's Giannis, you know what I mean?
He
Pushing
in
it.
LA,
you know
how
what I
many
mean?
you want to use?
3. at
Yo,
least.
he pushed it floor to
He ain't
floor.
gonna
That's
make
what
it.
he does,
Is he
man.
Nobody guard Giannis yet.
If
Yo,
he had
no
went to the
one
playoffs,
can.
No, I'm
bro.
saying nobody's guarded him yet. So
That's
Detroit,
what
he wouldn't have made it through
Blake
the
Griffin
three
would have got in it. Would have got tough because the playoffs is
He
different.
lost on purpose, I believe. They
His
tanked this
groin
season.
messed up, bro. You gotta let that heal, man.
But
He
also,
got
it was the only way to get
Yeah,
rid of Luke
If I put
Walton.
my going
Huh?
today,
Hold on. What's up?
It was the only way to get rid of Luke Walton.
You think Bron want to Luke gone? You think?
Nigga, everybody wanted Luke gone.
Luke Walton. Get him out of here.
Hey, the Kings just hired him as soon as the Lakers let him go, so he must have.
Yeah, that's a franchise known for making great
can't
decisions.
Strip on Luke, though, man.
Can't.
Luke thought he was gonna have a bunch of kids. He wasn't planning on LeBron.
Nah,
Don't nobody give no fuck about what he thought he was gonna get.
But that was the plan, though. Like nobody knew LeBron was coming.
Nigga,
When
we'll
he
learn how
got
to
signed,
coach.
LeBron wasn't
Luke
the part
Walton
of the
got
plan.
too much to get even that coaching gig.
Like,
he shouldn't
yeah.
even have got that. Like,
You gotta
he
learn how to
didn't
coach.
do-
What are you talking about?
Yes.
Just move out the way.
How many seasons did he even play?
He averaged 4.4 points
For
a
his
game
career. Yeah.
He trash.
Come on.
He got 2 rings.
But yeah, that's the problem.
That's
It's
how,
like
that's how great coaching
He's
is
Bill
developed. though.
Walton's son.
How did Pat Riley? How many games did Pat Riley play? How many games Phil Jackson play?
That's a
Whoa,
They were
whoa,
exactly
whoa,
the same
whoa.
type of player Luke Walton was.
whoa.
They weren't impact players. They were the 7, 8, 9, 10 guy off the bench.
Pat Riley was a beast on the.
Whoa,
At least
whoa,
in
whoa.
through college.
I'm talking about in the pros.
Whoa, I hear you. But
They were the exact same type of player.
But
Oh,
we-
he played
we only-
a little bit on a championship team.
But
Luke
Luke
Walton
Walton,
was at
but
9,
Luke Walton
11.
really wanted the ball though. That was the
He,
thing.
he
like,
could pass in the open lanes. He was a great passer, but he wasn't like he was
Hey.
the 11th guy.
But Luke
He
Walton
got to
was
see a lot of the game.
given a job.
He was
where
given a job.
Phil Jackson was assistant coach, got ushered into this shit.
Yeah, Phil Jackson's knowledge of the game.
Like-
But that's where you find
Luke was an
coaches at.
assistant for the
Who
Warriors.
the smartest player on the team, the guy who's watching the most video. That's
Nigga,
those guys are.
whoa.
And your
Are you
players-
trying to tell me Luke
Yeah.
Walton is a smart?
I'm saying Luke
Person?
Walton is
He-
lined up to be a great coach based on his pedigree, based on his experience.
He understands the craft of basketball.
Bro,
You could tell me that, but I feel like
his dad
there's.
got by on pure hustle. And
Well,
being,
no, his dad was a beast.
his dad was a beast. That's the only reason why we even know.
Bill
Luke.
Walton
Bill
was
Walton's a
raw.
legend,
Bill
bro.
Walton was stupid
He was
raw.
nice.
He was dumb raw.
But he
wasn't
never
a beast.
iced his knees. Though.
Nah, he was a beast. He
Yeah,
was
Bill,
a
Big
beast.
Bill Walton was a monster.
Bill Walton was a beast.
He had that fucking headband on. He was out
He
there.
white. He had to give it his all to
He
get
went
to
in
where
the
he.
window.
He killed himself
The
out there.
same way Dirk got one on
Knees, you know
LeBron.
what I mean?
You know the way Danny Wood had.
Do you
all
remember
this-
Dirk when he had knee ligaments?
Danny
Yeah,
Wood.
that's
Dirk
fine.
used to be a monster.
You can win in a window. He won in the window. He won
Um,
that 77 championship in the window. It wasn't. He
Right.
wasn't dominating the 70s. It's not. Put it there.
No, he was dominating. That nigga was a beast.
For like a year or two.
He had two
The
sons.
same way Dirk-
That's all he had.
Was
That's
just-
all he had.
Because he had his
That's the window
knees.
he could win. He took it
Uh,
to
Knees, man.
and he got his son a couple jobs. And
You-
kept
yeah,
the family name. And,
Yeah, but that's my issue. Is
Look at Bill
that
come
he
through,
just
you know what I mean?
like there's better names out there,
yeah,
especially
he
for
was a top guy.
LeBron.
He
So
was-
wait,
once
wait.
you got LeBron, it's like everything is done, and you could just fire that nigga.
Excuse me, are we currently watching Bill Walton highlights?
Yes.
No, that
I
ain't
better
Bill
see some
Walton.
buckets.
So we about to
he
be-
ain't got the ball yet.
We about to
That's
see
highlights.
mad layups.
Hey, he had
No,
he had
no,
a
he
nice,
did.
yeah, he had a great jump shot. He had great footwork.
got beat.
He was a great defender. He was a great defender.
These aren't even his highlight. He's just in the game,
And he was actually big. Luke Walton
Yeah.
is not
But
big
he
at
look-
all.
Yeah.
out of position.
Luke is an NCAA champion,
No,
an
no, no.
NBA
He
champion.
was better at UCLA than he was at Portland.
Who the hell are we watching right now, bro? It's not Luke Walton, bro.
Ground Control started to show off, bro.
Right there with the
These are Bill Walton's
These are not Bill Walton.
Yeah, this is just a guy. His really highlights against the. This nigga is so
You just typed in Bill Walton.
No, when you get Bill Walton highlights, wait. When you get Bill Walton highlights, you don't get buckets. You
Oh,
get
look
hustle.
at him yam on this
So
nigga.
literally,
That's not
just
Bill
Throw
Walton.
that shit.
Man,
Throw
you
that
can
shit. Oh, somebody
Put him in the basket.
Perfect
It's-
camera shot.
whenever you a Bill Walton highlight reel is him diving on the floor
there you
7
go.
times.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I
turned
mean?
it off right when it got to Bill
I
Walton.
just showed you. Embarrassed him. That
One
was.
highlight.
That was
ceremony
awful.
from '77.
Oh,
Who they
man.
beat that year? Who was the loser?
So who you playoff prediction? Who you got taking it?
Golden State, man. It's not even
I
close.
mean, we know Golden State is coming out the
Warriors
West,
all day, man.
and then
I
you
just
know
watched
I
him
hate.
outside.
I
I watched
the
Kevin
Bucks are
Durant
coming
get out
out
of
the
here.
East, bro.
Draymond from damn near half court and began.
There's nothing anybody can do when they.
I'm
pressing the button all the way down.
disgusted by your notions.
It's honest. We don't want it to happen.
Yeah, it's just
There just isn't a better program, a better management, better
96 Bulls.
constructed roster. They got an MVP from the fucking Australian League as the ninth man.
You talking about the nigga that leg fell
He
off?
won
his season?
MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in
His
our
leg
country.
exploded.
He's the best player of another part
And
of
his
the
leg
world.
Yeah, that nigga
exploded.
beat. He
And
beat
he's
3
not,
koalas.
He don't have to play. He can't
play no more.
In
You
case
see-
DeMarcus Cousins,
You see what they did to Andrew Bogut? They
the
destroyed
guy
him.
that defended the paint from the first championship is on the team just in case. That's how good the team is.
Yeah, they gonna try
My
to
garbage
book in it.
player
That's
is the
why.
MVP of another league.
But you know that's why they not gonna win it because they doing too much bookend shit. They trying to be too cute like
Who
when they
gonna
did
do
the
it, though?
'73.
Who's composed enough?
I like the Rockets. The Rockets can give them a run for their money. I know what they've been doing.
I love James.
Now I wasn't gonna even put it on him. I think Chris Paul might make it through this series. If Chris Paul can make it through this series,
If nobody gets
James
hurt,
gonna be watching the finals with us at the Drew League
everybody stays
in
healthy.
June.
but
Who is your finals matchup?
So my thing is that they got 2 big men that's gonna run the shit out of DeMarcus Cousins and Andrew Bogut, and that's gonna be the shit that really kills the Warriors.
Clint Capella got that African.
Because
run.
once they
You
get
don't
down,
have to play those
high
two
elevation
bigs, though.
run.
I hear you, but
You
then
play Draymond at the 5.
guess what? And then Draymond gonna be in foul. He gonna get ejected
He gonna
for
get
getting
dogged.
dunked on too much.
Are we
It's
doing-
gonna
By
be.
who?
So
Who
we're
talking
saying the
on?
finals is gonna be decided in the paint.
But wait, here's the
Yeah.
question. Okay, wait, watch this. If you do go small ball,
That's the only way to beat
you
the
put
Warriors.
Draymond on Capella. Who's gonna hold James Harden? If
But I'm
Draymond's
saying
on
that's
Capella,
fine. That's fine.
who's gonna hold
That's
James?
fine.
He's putting up 60.
That wins
not-
the game or wins you 2 games.
No, that
What-
wins the
That
game.
what-
wins the series or that wins you 2 games.
That wins the series.
What wins you the series is
4 games.
Listen
Everybody
to me.
healthy.
I'm listening.
You constantly pound it inside to get Kevin Durant and Draymond Green in foul trouble. Kevin Durant is gonna come out and try to guard either Clint Capella or Kenneth Fareed.
We saying
Just
he can't?
because of his ego. He can't. He's gonna
can't?
try. He can't.
Who's
Taller
gonna
than
guard
both
him
of them.
though?
I hear you, but we know in the paint he is barbecue.
Barbecue chicken.
I wish.
Barbecue chicken.
I'll take it. I'll
Food
take
by
it.
Marquise.
Baked, not fried, seasoned very well.
To
Very
perfection.
well.
Seasoned
Very well.
to perfection.
So you take Kevin Durant out that picture, and then you take Draymond out that picture. We know Steph Curry gonna get sauced to the 10th degree.
He got
I
a
think
whole
that works.
Chris, he got
I
a whole
don't think
CP.
Clint
Ooh.
Capella's gonna do that to Kevin Durant.
But what I'm in
I
them
don't
pick and
think
rolls,
Fareed can do that.
in
to
those
Durant.
pick and rolls,
I think
all it
those
is
are
is
the
alley-oops.
guys
It's
that
just
can do it.
alley oops.
it's alley oops. You know Kevin Durant is just gonna foul niggas,
7 feet
Yeah,
tall.
we-
but he's going to foul.
But they
He
gotta be
can
them-
guard though.
He can't
This,
guard in
no,
that
this
paint
is what I
though.
believe. I
They
don't
not
want him to
beating
win.
them
I would
sometimes,
love to
bro.
see some.
He can't guard
somebody
in
else
that
get
paint.
it.
They
But
might
it's-
get 2 games, but
This
they-
is Kevin Durant's chance to be number 1.
He won't
Clear
be.
and
He won't be. He
think
don't
that's
want
what they're
that.
playing for.
He
And
don't want
nigga,
that.
This is
and
his
nigga,
chance.
watch
He don't
that
want that.
butthole is about to get tight, nigga.
If it happens, I'll watch it. I'm saying this is his chance. He wants to be number
Chicken
1. He
lukewarm
might
nigga.
take it.
Okay.
In the last 2 chances,
Okay.
when number 1 was in his face,
He don't want that.
And that's
He don't
why
want that
the Rockets went and
There's
got
no
them
num-
another
who
athletic
else
big.
is challenging him for number
It's
1?
like so we can get Capella a little bit of rest and keep pounding that paint. James and them niggas is gonna make their threes, but you gotta get it in there, and you gotta get niggas in
I
foul
honestly
trouble.
don't think Houston is the one to beat them if somebody beats them. You know who I think can beat them if
Who?
somebody beats them?
Milwaukee Bucks.
Shut that shit up.
The Portland.
No.
Oh man, you're insane. You're an insane.
Listen
Definitely
to what I'm
Milwaukee.
saying.
Oh yeah, I
If
forgot you was
anybody-
sipping on that knob earlier.
Yes,
yeah.
that's under the track. I
Yeah,
can't reach it right now.
yeah.
Nobody is
We
more
know the cook
composed
is
than
drunk,
James
too.
Lillard in a tight game where you got to make big shots. James has came
But
up
you know what the problem is with that? CJ McCollum only shows up once every 5 games.
CJ can hit an open shot too. Though.
Oh, but that's only
Yeah,
once
and
every
he can
5
cook.
games. He can
And,
cook.
and then
But when it's on national TV, he
I
don't show
I
up.
trust those two more than I trust Russ and PG. I trust them more than
I don't trust
Jovic
PG ever.
and Jamal.
You ain't saying
I
PG.
trust them more than everybody else in the West. I said if anybody beats
The
them,
only-
I got Portland beating them.
Old PG, but
But
it could be trusted.
I don't trust the rest of the Portland Trailblazers. That's my issue.
You don't
Yeah,
trust
you-
Dennis Kanter?
Yes, he's solid.
Vukovic,
He'll get you double fantasy every year.
Oh, man.
He getting my
Snoop
double double.
Nurkic?
Against the Warriors?
I wish.
He put his head. He only do one job.
Alfaruka
The only
Nunu?
way you beat the Warriors is when everybody knows their role. Everybody trying to be hero ball. You gonna get
Now with not no team with no
Nobody
3
do it.
white
I'm
guys.
saying if
Yeah,
anybody,
yeah.
Portland has like 5
Possibly.
guys.
every
So-
side,
so
you got
you-
solid
you
coaching,
tell-
you got solid star, you got solid coach.
You telling me a team with 3 white guys?
What team are we talking
I gotta
about?
be
The
by
Portland
you ever
Trailblazers.
be by an all white team?
Not no 3. Not no
You
3.
ever be by an all white team and you was supposed to win?
We talking about NBA though.
I'm talking about anytime.
Yeah, that's happened.
Talking about NBA.
You been
I seen
you
it
be
happen.
white
I
gang,
haven't
white guys.
seen
You
that.
thought you was
Well,
gonna
Yeah,
be
but you ain't
I
never
see
lost
that.
to no 3 white
Now
guys
these
in a group of
this the
niggas.
league though. These
Hey,
the best
well-
white guys.
No, they not the best white
Creme de
guys.
la creme.
Them
They
is
don't
not
gotta-
the best
no,
white
I'm saying
guys.
they don't gotta be the
Don't-
best on the team. I'm saying
Let's make that clear, people.
The Portland Trailblazers white players are some of the best white players in the world.
We gonna see a
They
nice
do have
era
great
of
hair.
white boys in Dallas.
If there's one thing we can say about the Portland
We'll see
Trailblazers
the
roster, they're white
Shout out
dudes,
to Jake
product
Lane.
like a motherfucker.
What's my man's name? Porzingis and
Porzingis,
Luka?
we gotta find out if he be out here raping.
Yeah,
Ah, damn, he got one of them on
He-
the
with
that's a
a, with a
dub.
torn knee. How you get that off?
The day after he
That-
tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Russians, man.
That's why Mark
Yeah.
Cuban picked him up. He
Right.
loved rapists.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
He went from
He
Russian
just,
to
he
German.
just paid, he
German
just
to
paid a
Russian.
fine, a big fine for his right hand man.
That's crazy.
Was out here.
For being inappropriate.
No.
The
That's
same day he got hurt.
they was like, nah, he be out here taking pussy all the time.
Damn.
Yeah.
wrong with
7'3".
these
How tall you gotta beat it? Like
You should.
get
You
some
should.
free pussy. Like,
Man, that's
you gotta
your
rate the
combination.
7'3".
Yeah.
He was down on his
Go
dick.
walk in the
It was at
room
yeah.
and-
It was right after he got the injury.
But you
Poor guy.
are the star player of the Knicks.
And also
That's
she-
how bad the Knicks
And
are.
also she
Yeah, damn,
she
you can't
disappeared
get
as soon as they
no
gave her a new
Star player of the
settlement.
Knicks
So
can't get no free.
Knicks are so trash.
And
Can't
you
get
don't-
no
I don't know.
movie love.
We'll talk about it later. But yeah, the accuser disappeared immediately once they gave her a new settlement. So
Oh, Mark Cuban got a kill.
Russians got endless bread.
yeah, you gotta don't forget this is international money.
Yeah, he's not American.
Like the same way Yao Ming was protected. There's no
So-
way.
So what?
Chris
We
Down's
have a
people.
little fun. Make it go away. We have round balls to play.
Putin called in a favor.
Putin called in a favor. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, get my man off.
Yeah.
Hey, they just
Don't worry.
They
He
do
make,
got a lot
he
of
make
money
basket
and my man
everything be
Yeah, they'll
fine.
disappear you real quick.
That's not
Especially
easy.
in
That's
Russia.
easy.
Oh, let's end this basketball segment on my favorite topic of the month. Recently, Paul Pierce went on record to say, as D Wade was retiring, as Dwayne Wade County was retiring from the NBA, he said he had a better career than Dwayne.
That's another reason you couldn't have a funeral in Inglewood.
Get him. He's drunk on. He's just drunk. Boys are drunk on camera. Okay.
City.
P was cool. He put up numbers, but better than D Wade.
Did he put up
Man,
numbers? I mean, you look at that nigga's stats.
He did put up numbers.
He put up numbers with Boston.
Paul
He didn't
Pierce
have
is
a
a
he
beast,
didn't
man.
have a great team.
But he mentioned himself in the same conversation as Dwayne.
I don't see.
Yeah, that
I don't
was
see
crazy.
That he's that far from the conversation.
Nigga, you're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
That
I had
far?
one glass of wine. It was good.
Yeah, you're drunk, bro. You're drunk.
Bro, no, seriously though. Like Paul Pierce.
He knew he was wilding.
You can't tell me he wasn't amongst the conversation even then amongst the top players. Like, because he was before D-Wade, we know that. Like, he was in the Iverson, the T-Mac, the Vince Carter era. Like, you know what I mean? And then those guys, you can't tell me that Paul Pierce wasn't in the conversation and those guys.
He wasn't. I'm going to tell you straight up.
What's the conversation though?
The best players.
In the league?
Yeah.
Because Antoine Walker was above Paul
He
Pierce.
was going to the All-Star game with those guys all the time. Like, this, he was a
the
part
top
of
of the league though.
Paul
Yeah,
Pierce.
Paul Pierce was top 3
I put
easy
it-
shooting guards.
No.
And he played
We're
small
talking
forward.
about overall.
At that time, yeah, for sure.
No. Top 3 in the league.
What other 2 shooting guards? Or what
He
who's the top 5
Kobe
shooting
and
guard?
Dwayne Wade.
Ray Allen
Never
was better than
He
Paul
was
Allen
never
Iverson.
the second best shooter
Allen
in
Iverson.
his career.
What is Allen Iverson?
And
He's a
technically
shooting
he's a small
guard.
forward.
well,
Let me
okay,
ask you-
okay,
Paul was listed as small
Let
forward.
me ask y'all
Shooting
this.
guard.
Let me ask y'all this. Ask y'all this.
Like, I ain't got to say, let me ask y'all that.
Could Dwayne Wade had come back from getting stabbed up and put them numbers up?
Oh, he took it to the streets.
Dwayne Wade ain't
Paul
moving in that
Pierce.
crowd.
Paul Pierce got 50 Cent.
Dwayne Wade.
But
Paul
that's
Pierce
how
from
we
Inglewood.
Paul Pierce was.
He's from Inglewood. He's from a different.
Also-
he's from a
That's-
different neighborhood.
Paul
than Dwayne
Pierce
Wade.
also got
Understood.
stripped. He also got
Different
stripped butt
neighborhood.
naked with KG at the house.
Dwayne Wade
He
couldn't
got
play in
stripped butt naked
Boston.
with KG. They got stripped butt naked at gunpoint
At
at the crib.
At KG's house?
Yeah, no, at Paul's crib. They got.
So that's 2 things he didn't been through.
So yeah, in the
that Dwayne
street,
Wade ain't been
in the
through.
street game,
Running with the
saying.
wrong, like you
Yeah.
play for the Celtics, United.
I mean,
like
I'm
United.
talking about on the court, though. I'm
Well,
saying-
that he had to come back to the court though,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
put
they
them
did that on
numbers
his
up.
rookie year.
Never was
That's
in
how
his
much they was mad at that
second
draft
best
pick.
in his position.
It was like,
There was
nah,
always at least
this
2
nigga.
motherfuckers better than
At least
Paul Pierce
4.
in
At
his
least
career.
4.
He was
He
always
was
top 5.
This is his
You know what I'm
biggest
saying?
in his
highlight.
position,
He
but
still
never
came
top
back to-
5 overall.
This
and
is
never
his
top
biggest
3
highlight.
in his position.
Paul Pierce's greatest
Small
highlight
forward or
is
shooting
I
guard.
heard a pop. Oh my God, it's over, and then he just comes jogging back out.
He didn't make the playoffs. He didn't really move in the playoffs till Ray.
See all
KG
this
got
trauma
there.
Paul Pierce has went through. This is what I'm saying.
Could
He
D-Wade
was
go
no
through this?
question not nowhere near better than
wait,
Dwayne Wade. but-
okay, I'm just making sure we.
But yeah, I'm making it. Let me make that
playoff
clear.
series
Okay.
against Charlotte with Dwayne Wade, like literally won the shit his rookie year. Paul Pierce had never done no shit like that. Like took out
I
another.
mean, no,
Eastern
a lot of
Conference
players
All-Star.
never done no shit like
But
that.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what makes him better.
No, that's one occasion.
This
You know what I
is
mean?
when
But I'm
Pete.
not. I'm just
You only
playing,
a rookie
I'm just
once,
playing
though.
devil's
You only a
advocate,
rookie
to
once.
be honest. Like, I mean, I agree Dwayne Wade is a better
Okay.
player. I'm just saying.
That was the premise
I just want to give Paul Pierce credit.
No,
for making it through.
Paul Pierce and LA. No,
I said
Stat.
he wasn't far from the conversation. Like,
From
I
LA,
wouldn't.
Paul Pierce, an LA legend,
Inglewood legend.
top 3 LA player of all time.
Yeah, I really don't treat that man that well.
Y'all don't treat him that well. You're not
Because he
treating
just
him
did
well
some
right
shit
now.
he wasn't supposed to do. We all know he's
Why
not better than
not?
Dwayne Wade. But
I hear people say
out of
some
LA,
wild
you
shit.
got Baron Davis, you
BD.
got him, you got Gilbert.
Lonzo Ball.
Nick Young.
Sit back on us.
Nick
Swaggy
Young.
P.
He got
Nick
ass
Young.
chips.
Russ. James.
Wessel.
Nick Young.
What are you talking about?
Those
The
3 are
best
the top
shooter.
3 as far as myths go, as far as any players go. Russ is obviously better than all 3, but he hasn't, the myth goes, he
Yeah,
isn't
LA
better than
myth.
those 3. Those are the godfathers, right?
Okay.
Baron,
Wow.
Paul, and Gilbert.
Okay, yeah, G.
Man,
Agent
Baron
Zero.
Davis was nice.
BD's everybody godfather.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Davis?
That's
Yeah.
that dude, man.
Baron Davis is one of the raw.
Baron Davis died, his funeral be at Staples Center.
It
Oh,
better. It better
That's
be.
why, as LA goes, he that guy.
I gotta be real with
He was a
you.
dog. He was hard.
I
He's
really
still
want.
hard. You can see Baron Davis did something.
On 3-on-3.
I want
Yeah,
Paul
Julie.
Pierce taken
Julie,
off the
yeah.
air.
Julie, to pull up
You want him taken off the air?
I want him taken off the air.
Paul Pierce, he's been
Paul.
taken off the air. He's been gone.
Nah, he.
What this nigga at?
On TNT.
Making
Yeah,
terrible
yeah.
comments about his
What's
own
the
career.
Instagram post.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he do.
Yeah.
He do the pre-show.
TNT.
7 o'clock tomorrow on
That's
Sunday.
Uh-oh, here go
He's
BD.
terrible, bro.
Still out here
He's
cooking.
still getting out here.
Still
getting
out here
money.
cooking. With the gut.
Yeah.
Well, he always had the gut.
He got that Felton. That's that Raymond.
Yeah.
Felton never got there.
He got the body
Nah,
too.
he
Somebody that you
played
hate
on
playing.
2 teams.
Like, I hated playing his body
2
type.
summers ago, he had 2 squads.
Because he's strong for no reason. He's like small. You just like, why is this man this
But see,
strong,
that's a,
bro?
that's
Yeah.
a class of player. The oddly built yet
Oh.
strong and fast.
I'll
Like,
pull
yeah,
up
that's
his
what
it's
Paul
mouth.
Pierce-
like how,
He got
how
that
you
country
going up that
swole.
fast,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah.
Paul Pierce was just like that.
Wetter.
Paul Pierce was never.
Shouts out to
shape.
BD, man.
Yeah, these are like the last 2 years.
B Diddy.
Now,
Out the
B
league.
Diddy was in shape in
Ooh,
Charlotte though.
You saw that man about to cook. He was about to. Oh.
And he's out here producing a bunch.
Hey,
He's like doing a bunch of stuff in Hollywood, producing.
Yeah,
You got a little
Wants to
Magic
move into
Johnson
directing.
Too, though.
Where's Paul Pierce from? I'm on my
Shouts out to
He
Barry,
Indiana,
man.
right?
He from like South Central. He from around the corner. So where Nipsey car got stuck the other day,
Yeah.
he like from down the street from there.
Okay.
He's raised by his grandma.
But we
He
are
was the Crossroads.
we are all in agreement. Just for clarification, there's no way Paul Pierce is better than D Wade.
No,
Not a chance.
Okay, just want to make sure wasn't nobody here
But it's
talking.
not in the
Paul Pierce is
conversation.
very good. And
Yeah,
he was good,
unstoppable in certain.
So-
but Dwayne Wade was another.
Paul Pierce got one of the weakest games I ever seen in my life.
Oh
Damn.
my God!
Wow,
man.
that
Man.
was
Kobe work in the
Yeah,
finals.
bro.
Two years in a row.
I hear you.
His
That
game
don't
was-
mean that the game.
No, but I'm saying he got game.
He got game, but it's
That's
still
all that
one of
matters.
the grossest games I
It
ever
just
seen. in my life.
well, it wasn't as
My
sexy
most
as,
disappointing part
Reverse
of
layup,
is that
get
he
fouled.
isn't doing what Baron Davis is doing right now.
He was sloppily built, so that makes a
Yeah.
difference as far
They
as
have
presentation.
LA
Let's
players
look
have the
for
best
some
sloppy
shit.
body games. None of the LA players is like
Yeah.
extreme.
His commentating is equally as bad as his game was.
Nick Young,
He be fucking up
I
names.
see you one time. He don't even look good there.
He don't
Like,
know how to
I'm
talk,
so
bro.
skinny.
Like, it'd
He
be
don't
like,
even look good there. It's just like
his haircut is always stupid. Like I'd be like,
look
bro.
awkward in the suit.
Like it don't look right. He looked like a live version of the Arthur the Anteater.
That nose, bro.
So I'm just like, nah. Shouts out to Magic Johnson. He did what he had to do to get out of to get Luke Walton up out of there. He quit.
He never wanted to look on there.
So Jenny Buss will have to fire Luke Walton. I predict that he'll be back by summer
The
league.
issue was Rob Pelinka. Nobody thinks the issue was Rob Pelinka. He wanted Rob Pelinka fired too.
I thought he got
He
along
could-
with Rob Pelinka.
I don't think he wanted Rob. That's Kobe guy.
I heard
I thought the issue
this was
Rob.
the official word
Luke
on the
was
street.
fired anyway the next day.
This was the official word on the street. Luke was out anyway.
Right.
Magic stepped down because they were there was a expose about to be released by
Oh, yeah,
ESPN
shit.
about his unfair
Being a bad
treatment in the
boss.
workplace. And the agreement was made that they don't run the article. He will step down as president of basketball operations. So that's why it happened so suddenly with no warning whatsoever. And he's like, well,
You
it
ain't
feels
fucking
better.
with my real money.
It feels better to be Magic Johnson. It's like, yeah, if this comes out, you smear up
All
my outside money because I'm in here wilding like I used to because I'm in a Laker.
What you
Hey
mean?
man, we was what?
What you mean? What you mean?
What was he
68
doing?
and 120.
According to the sources, because they basically kiboshed. They pulled a Jussie and destroyed the evidence. Basically,
Magic, do you got
He was-
Evidence.
he was being disrespectful toward women in the workplace. He was mistreating underlings to the basically being overly
That means
abusive.
his regular company is shitty. Then.
So
Dude, but that don't even make no sense because he runs several different organizations. Ain't no one said that in the Dodgers. Ain't no one said that in the Sparks.
he doesn't. He's not on. He's just
He's
an owner.
there.
He's there, but he's not. He's not his hand as president of basketball operations. He had more responsibility in the
Magic
Lakers,
Johnson's nobody's
in the
employee.
Lakers franchise than in any other thing he has his name on.
It'd be amazing that y'all be so quick to vilify a nigga. I think that maybe it was just that this organization is just used to weak ass shit, and he was there to put them niggas in shape and get shit together.
That's possible.
Like nigga,
Fire everybody who ever played for the team.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
You play for the Lakers, you can't work here.
but nah, because
That's
nigga,
the issue though.
but the organization itself was really like them niggas ain't running it like it's supposed to be the Lakers.
When Jenny Buss and Jim, when they took over after Jerry died, yeah, it was a terribly run organization. They had no idea what they were doing.
Still terrible.
But what I'm saying is,
figured it out.
even to like equipment niggas, I've seen like my nigga who's in the NBA showed me a picture of like a picture of Kobe Bryant in his last year, and it was for like fucking for the team photo and shit, and his jersey was wrinkled. Nigga, this the Lakers. This the Lakers.
Still running. They
This
still
the
ran
Lakers,
like it's
nigga.
the 80s. They
Yeah.
said that. They got
You
like,
gotta
nobody
step
doing
it up.
analytics. Nobody's doing anything.
And Brian don't fuck with that because the word is Brian's team, the equipment manager, all them niggas in Cleveland was fucking on their shit. So it's like, no, Magic is like, no, nigga, we got LeBron. Y'all niggas got to step it the fuck up. If I got to smack somebody, I got to yell at you. Like, nigga, why is shit wrinkled? Why is shit stupid? Why is niggas' shoes and all this? Like, that's the type of shit that don't fuck, is like, that makes motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, Michael Beasley just gonna show up and like not have no pants on.
But Michael Beasley also gonna show up on 3 blunts.
Yeah, but
edible.
But you niggas can't do goofy shit.
Should have never signed Michael Beasley.
Y'all can't do goofy shit.
Trash.
So I gotta yell at somebody. I can't yell at the players. We paying them a lot of money. They doing their job. Y'all niggas can't do goofy shit. Now when I come at you, you can't be like, oh, Magic's being so mean. It's like, nigga, do your fucking job.
You can't play on it.
What about the mistreatment of the women, though?
Be worse than
And Magic,
When has that ever come out that
Magic
Magic mistreats women?
I mean, he's all. I mean,
I'm just asking.
as a Laker player, he was with the Laker girls in general. There was a lot of.
Okay, but once again, like I just said, when has it ever come out that Magic Johnson?
Never.
Exactly.
And it also hasn't come out this time either, because they killed the article and he stepped down. All of a sudden.
All I'm saying is he's been in a bunch of settings. He's been at this for a long time. Ain't no one ever been like Magic Johnson is inappropriate with women.
Okay.
So I'm just saying this article that just can't come out.
Well, I will say this.
Matter of fact, he caught a disease for being super appropriate with women.
Yeah.
He had a disease.
Well, I will say, in the words of John Sally, the Forum Club after Laker games used to smell like elephants, popcorn, and pussy. Because that's how Magic had it going at the Forum Club.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can't do that no more.
Why you hold up? Who said
You can't finger bang bitches in the Forum. You can't finger bang hoes in the upstairs because you Magic. You know what I mean? You can't.
But
do
how is that being inappropriate? How is that being inappropriate to women? Because that doesn't say that's not consent.
I don't know what it
You
says.
gotta get consent to slide.
I wasn't there. I wasn't
People
there.
don't want to watch it. That's what they're
I wasn't there. But all I know
Close
is
the door then, nigga.
if Magic was trying to do things the way he used to do them when he was partying and having fun in the lake.
Hey, hold up.
And I'm not saying he's out there doing drugs and shit.
This just
but
reminded
he
me
will
about
collect
Joe.
a bunch of bitches
This just reminded
and
me
have
about
them in
Joe.
a place.
Well,
Because
this
Magic loves to
Hold up.
yeah.
OG Magic with
see-
the HIV?
Yeah.
Walking around with the whole HIV?
I
He never
know
did.
this is fake. I know when you say inappropriate women, I know that has to be false
Okay.
because that's automatically attempted murder.
We gotta go to another segment. No, I'm done with you. I'm fucking done. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
That's just a fact. Like if Magic try to fuck you, that's attempted murder, nigga. You can't do that, nigga. You got a deadly weapon on you.
Yo.
You going to hell. I'm sorry. Guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. That's hilarious, man.
Okay, well, rounding it out.
That's how you
It's attempted murder.
Our favorite
Oh, man.
segment of the show, Netflix and chill. Where we talk about what we streaming.
Yeah.
You want to start it off?
Yeah, my Netflix and chill pick, Amazon Prime's Hannah. It's the television series based on the movie that came out a couple years, maybe like 5-6 years ago, about a little girl who was raised by her secret agent father, and she's a 13 or 16-year-old killing machine. It's a great series. She's murking everybody.
But you don't believe that Chicago PD is setting up YouTube. She'll watch a white man trade his daughter to become an assassin. Like, this shit is not based off of fiction, my nigga. Oh, man.
Tune in next time for the Jussie Smollett story. We'll watch that as well when they make that giant twisting Black Mirror episode.
Chris Brown or somebody gonna play him.
He gonna play himself in that movie.
When Chris Brown needs to get that reboot in his career, he definitely gonna do it.
What am I watching? Oh, nigga, I'm just watching Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, man. Season 8, final season.
I mean, I
can't
recommend
wait.
you watch season 1 in between. You can literally get a season in between episodes.
That's
So,
facts. I can see
so
that.
you know.
Nigga, I gotta work. What are you talking about? Get a whole season
You don't
in
gotta.
between?
I'm not gonna do you like that in front of these people, but we all know you lying when you say shit like that.
I gotta work.
Yeah, you do. People ain't gonna drive themselves to Coachella.
Hey man, I gotta get these between bookings. I'm between bookings. I gotta work.
So yeah, Game of Thrones is the greatest show of all time.
Well,
once
I'm
again,
gonna have to. That's all time.
all time. The acting is great. It has zombies. It has dragons. It has magic.
It has everything.
No black people are harmed in any of the episodes.
That's true.
So yeah, I get to
They
watch
kept it to a minimum.
white on white violence.
Okay.
I love it.
So you love white violence, but you hate white crime. Okay.
I like when it's against other white people. Yeah, I
Okay.
watch American Greed, all types of shit. That's how you study them when you realize what they'll do to themselves. You see the truth.
What are you watching, man?
What am I watching? I'm gonna be watching Game of Thrones as well.
Okay.
Bam. He ain't watched episode 1 yet
I
of
did.
the season, and he was trying to tell us not to talk about it. And it's like,
You
nigga,
haven't watched episode
you
one?
had 2
It's the
years to
hardest-
prepare
It's the
for it.
hardest episode to get through.
Oh, see that?
1000%.
I mean, the thing is, it's just dropped. Like, I get it. You guys were like, y'all
Character
had.
development, just
I
be
mean,
patient
countdown
with it. Watch
is-
it 8
I mean,
times if you need to.
I seen Pap's story, so I knew he was prepared for it. You know what I mean? So, like, I get it. You know, but it's
Still
not clips
haven't
from
seen
it. Huh?
Still haven't seen episode one.
Of the new season.
No, the new season.
Of this, I mean, it's been out for over 24 hours now.
Yeah,
You still
like,
haven't-
get on
3
it.
times.
Oh, y'all nerding the fuck out right now. I get it.
Nigga, what's dead may never die.
Unless we kill it, but we still kill them bastards. That's what she said.
Ironborn.
I have never
I gotta see this shit.
seen an
This shit
episode
lit,
of Game of Thrones at all. So
You can leave now.
No,
All right,
you-
guys, that was Ricardo playing against Cleveland's
Man, I
own.
waited till season 7 to watch it.
Pick
So
your-
I watched
pick your
1
bootleg
through
movie.
6 in a week.
Oh, okay,
Right,
okay.
that's
So
what
you
you
can do
watch
that.
now.
Yeah.
It's actually better. You might
You
wait
got
till
a full
season-
binge in, huh?
Yeah, I got the full binge in.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting
Live.
until it's over. I'm gonna check
He's
it.
running
That don't
shit all
make
the way
no
through.
sense. What are you watching, Ricardo?
I'm watching Our Planet on Netflix.
I
which
fucks
is
with that,
about
Our Planet.
animals.
I fucks with that.
I always fall asleep watching that shit, bro. I get like 10 minutes in an hour playing it and just like,
Yeah,
Not the one
it's
with
never.
Will Smith?
It's no. That's the one.
That's Planet Earth.
Narrated with the other cat.
Or Earth 2 is
Crazy
That's set up
Planet
for
or
you to
something?
fall asleep on it though, because it's
That's
perfectly,
the point.
but it's cool to watch,
there.
It's trippy how beautiful nature is.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
niggas
you
don't
when
touch
you
it.
when you're not in danger.
Yeah, when
That
you don't
is
build
true.
Oh, you're
a
always
whole
in danger.
Industrial
No,
complex.
watch
No,
it
when
on
you watch
TV,
it,
you're not in
like,
danger.
nigga, when you
Right.
see the leopards running, it's like,
Yeah.
ooh, but like when
Can-
when the leopards is
Yo, they
running,
had a
by, you
real
like,
intense scene
Wait.
of a baby
When they running by.
wildebeest
Nah, that's bullshit.
walking and getting chased by the wild dogs.
I hate
These
that.
dogs look like just like hyenas though, but they wasn't hyenas.
I'm
They
a-
were trying to chase them.
I'm gonna say this about
Yeah.
nature documentaries, just like Our Planet and Planet Earth. Why do we make the hyenas the bad guys? Like them niggas gotta eat. It's 50,000 wildebeest in this herd, and we supposed to cheer because the baby got away. These niggas is still starving. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
It's
they're
the middle
gonna
class.
They
go
got
right
black
there. But
faces.
They found another calf. They found another calf.
I mean, they gonna eat, but I'm just saying, it's like they show it and they do the dramatic music, and then the baby gets away, and we're supposed to feel good. I'm like, man, them niggas, they put out a lot of effort into that meal.
Black
Yeah, they
people
did,
moving
they-
during the hurricane.
Keith,
They gotta eat too.
So
do
you
you
feel
have a-
close
do you
with
have
the
a-
hyenas? and
I
stuff?
feel like nature needs to run its course, and we shouldn't be sitting here cheering for the baby wildebeest to get away, because that means this family of hyenas has to starve. Why aren't we're cheering their starvation? Nah, bruh.
Oh man.
Keith.
Middle class. I am on Game of Thrones, but I usually like to pick shows that are either in the middle of their shit. So I've been catching up on Mr. Robot.
Oh yeah,
that
Mr. Robot's
shit
good as
is
fuck.
That shit is solid.
Mr. Robot good as fuck.
Yeah, I can't watch.
You don't watch Mr. Robot?
Nah, that shit weak, bro. I don't like listening
I
to a
thought it was
nigga do
weak too. It
monologues.
took me a while, but when I got into that shit solid, man.
That shit is Dexter with technology, and I hated Dexter.
You hated Dex.
I hate Dexter.
You hate.
I'm gonna watch some white guy kill people and get away with it, man. Fuck all
It's
that.
white on white crime.
White people.
He was only killing
Nah, he killed that nigga. He killed Dokes.
Dokes got too close.
Exactly.
Yo, season
Fuck
3
all
got
that.
boy from,
And Rita's nipple game was
Craig
trash.
Robinson. Season 3,
Psycho Craig Robinson acting
Yeah.
like his regular
Yeah,
self, but he murdered
That
that
shit.
shit.
That shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's great. That shit's great.
Ground control. You got a pick? Probably not. You drunk.
Nah, what the fuck I've been watching?
The Philly series.
I was watching that Game of Thrones.
You've been
and,
watching white bitch.
stupid-ass zombie shit. Oh, hold up, I got a camera.
He was watching Notre Dame burn
Yeah,
down.
we gotta take this shit away from this.
You
never.
got, it was your idea. It was your idea.
Like someone on Netflix.
It's even the office.
Zombie, shit, they just took over a neighborhood for like a week. They just ran around.
What's the name of it?
Black Summer.
Black Summer on Netflix. Okay.
Kinda trash, but I watch the whole shit.
Yeah,
All right.
Sound about your speed. Well, folks, that has been this episode of the Tuskegee Jokemen Flight 77.
Oh man, we had some turbulence, but it was smooth on the landing.
We want to thank all our guests, Ricardo Flanagan.
Wings by Marquis.
That's how I know you from the shot. You got an Irish name.
I'm from Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Okay, that's
Close enough.
That's terrible.
2 hours.
Never
That's
mind.
It ain't terrible, brother. You know, it's just as bad as being from Oakland. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, ain't nothing bad about being from Oakland.
How you can't say that.
I mean, I don't know one bad thing about being from Oakland.
You been to
If
Cleveland?
you live,
You been to Cleveland before?
huh?
See, we got to interchange places. I had to go to Oakland and report to you what's bad
Hood
about
talk.
Oakland.
Okay, have I been to
Yeah,
Cleveland?
exactly.
I'm gonna ask you this: is there ever a reason to visit Cleveland?
Yeah,
Ron ain't there no more.
yeah.
Because there ain't no reason to visit Oakland. I'll tell you that for sure. Unless you
Well, they
want to
got
play with your
Beckham
life,
now. Beckham
you want to
there.
move some packs, or you want to play with your life. You know.
Well, you can hustle up
They're
there.
gentrifying Oakland now, aren't they?
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, same thing happened to you in Cleveland, but you know,
yeah.
it's a nice downtown.
Go ahead and fix it up for us.
Gonna take that shit right back.
Fix it up for us.
You understand?
Yeah, nah. The all black superhero crime is gonna show his face. Protect the citizens.
Yeah, old
Yeah.
times is wild for sure.
Um,
Times is wild.
yeah, that's been our flight. Shouts out to Ricardo Flanagan, Anthony Dale.
Give y'all handles. Where they find y'all?
At Father Flanagan on Twitter and Instagram and all that.
At Instagram, Anthony Day 023.
And then
At
our good
Instagram,
friend, Food by Marquis. Food by Marquis.
Yes. Food
Fine.
underscore by Marquis.
Food by Marquis.
Check the footage. It's all available.
Oh yeah, with the delicious wings. I'm gonna take the rest of these home.
I'm gonna grab 1 or 2
No,
before
no,
you.
you're
I'm
not.
just
No,
taking
you're not.
empty plate. I just want empty plate.
Well, shouts out to the Comedy Store. Shouts out to Brett Erickson, Chi Chi, love you, Lady,
Stella, I love you too.
Lady Brienne.
I can get my brownie points in.
How you doing?
Tag my baby. You know.
You dropping L-bombs already?
He got to. For our crew that's not here, Mateen Stewart and Yusuf Ali, I would shout out First Class Collins, but maybe he re-enlisted.
Charles Kelly?
Oh yeah, Charles Kelly
He
out
just-
there doing sets. He just came from
he
the
just
bed.
got off that sad bus ride though. That's why he missed out on coming tonight.
I feel you, whatever.
Shouts out to Charles Kelly though.
I mean, we know he's unreliable, and that's why we like him. See y'all next time.
Deuces, man. Look at God work.
Yeah, let me see your charge for like 2 more minutes so I can get some.